the best summer in LA.
Yeah, got your email.
I shopped on Rodeo, went to the Getty.
Got your postcard.
And, entre nous, I indulged in a little summer fling.
Is he in this trunk?
He was a paralegal where I did my internship. By day, I wowed attorneys in the boardroom. By night, I wowed Monsieur Fling in the bedroom.
Yeah, I had a lot of excitement in the bedroom, too. Bugs. This big, and they flew.
Mona, didn't you go out, meet any guys?
Clearly, you didn't read my email. Too many freaks, not enough circuses.
Well, wait till you see all the cute clothes I got. I think I even lost weight. I mean, can you believe there's a size smaller than a 0?
The more things change, the more they suck the same. Welcome home, kid.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me.
Mom, having the chocolate flown in all the way from Belgium?
What has Mother always told you? When it comes to chocolate, coffee, and men, the richer, the better. Hey, Double D's. Oh, God, whatever you're planning, it's big. I'm gonna have to get my eyebrows waxed, aren't I? Yes, and as a general rule, yes.
We are planning a surprise anniversary party for my mom and daddy. Well, it won't be as much of a surprise for Mom since she's throwing it, but Daddy will be surprised. And you might want to consult the wax lady about those bristly hairs on the back of your thighs. What are you looking for?
My self-esteem. I swear I had it when I came in. Sugar Bear, ever since your father's heart attack, I've got a whole new outlook. Spin, live, love, spend. And that's different how?
It's all about the here and now. You can't wait for happiness to go on sale. If you want it, you gotta go ahead and pay full price.
There is no end to the rewards of good parenting. So, is it your 25th anniversary already? Don't age me, dear. It's our 24th.
And the highlight of the affair will be a family slideshow focusing, of course, on Daddy with his daughters. Did you bring your pictures?
I was wondering what you wanted these for.
Mona, there are only 6 pictures in here.
Well, there was a picture from last Thanksgiving of you, Daddy, and my arm, but you thought your lips looked greasy and you destroyed it.
Right. Then I guess I'll have to work with these.
Well, how many do you have?
I'm not sure. I've still got to get grades 4 through 12 out of storage.
Camille, these pictures are incredible. I mean, how did you get Beyonce to pose with that lion?
I didn't. We were on safari in Kenya. The lion ran up. I snapped the photograph. And I tell you, in addition to singing and dancing, the girl can run.
Oh, and where were these taken?
The Australian outback. I was there while they were shooting that Survivor show. Snuck over to their camp and got some really great nudes.
Hello, Mr. Probst. Nice boomerang.
Adam, don't you have something you need to do?
Yeah, but I'd be arrested if I did it right here.
Sorry about that, Camille. Adam's just a little coarse.
Coarse?
Yes, it means uncouth, crass, rough-hewn.
Rough-hewn? Where'd you get that?
I read, Mona. And all I'm saying is, when it comes to Adam's humanness, he's not human. So, back to business.
Please. So, with the cover art you've done and your freelance work, you are obviously qualified to shoot our new artist, Aristophanes.
Aristophanes? Really? Not very catchy, is it?
Okay, we're still working on his name.
I crossed it off the list.
Ooh, more nudes. I like those cinnamon buns.
Yeah, that's my ex. And the lady underneath him, his secretary.
The shadows are fabulous.
How can you stand to have a picture like that in your portfolio? I caught my ex-girlfriend cheating once. I just died inside. And then I put dog doodle on her car handles.
Wish I'd thought of that. Instead, I keep this as a reminder. That was the end of that, not the end of me.
Wow.
So, do you want me to shoot this nameless bloke or what?
Yes, definitely. We would love for you to shoot Scaramouche.
I'll go get the contract.
So, Mona, are you shagging him?
What? No. Spencer and I have been friends for years. He's so in the no shag zone. I mean, we don't even think of each other as shaggable. Ugh, he has zero shaggability.
Good God, woman, open your eyes. Look, it's George Bush with a book. You don't see that much.
I mean, who throws a 24th anniversary party? You know why she's doing it? I'll tell you why she's doing it. She's doing it just to rub my face in it for the 24th time. That's why she's doing it.
Ma, it's not like Big Diddy's skulking around looking for ways to annoy you. Hello, sweetness. Hello, bitterness. I came to invite you to my extravagantly faboo anniversary bash. I would have mailed this, but I knew you'd be here, sucking the joy from your daughter's life.
This is unexpected. Almost as unexpected as your new hair having no tire tracks. Guess the cat died a natural death this time.
Oh, did one of your 14 go missing? Miss Aubrey not anyone? Oh, okay. Did it suddenly get tropical in here?
Are we having a hot flash?
Don't be silly. Women in their mid-30s do not have hot flashes.
What does that have to do with you? Here comes menopause, here comes menopause. Here comes menopause. What?
Please, the woman came to invite you to a party.
That's right. Wait. You are having a surprise party for a man who just had a heart attack? I will be there.
You will? Wonderful. I assume you won't be bringing anyone.
No, because he ran off with some horse in stilettos.
Hence the party. Wow, Camille, I see the photo shoot went really well.
Yeah, the way you integrated the guitar and the torso, genius.
Genius. I should be charging more.
This look is perfect for Adonis.
Adonis. I rather like that.
Yeah, the only name left on the list was ridiculous.
What was it?
Ridiculous.
Wait a minute, this is Spencer.
Yeah, the sweet thing stopped by the shoot to see if there was anything I needed.
Oh, I didn't know you were gonna do that. But this is a great candid. I mean, Spencer doesn't usually look so good in pictures. The camera tends to chunk him up.
It can make a brother look bloated.
Camille, I hope I'm not out of line asking this, but my family's having this big anniversary thing Saturday, and I was just wondering if you'd consider taking some shots like these. Maybe get a few hundred of me and my dad.
I'd be glad to do you a favor. I've got to run. Call me with the details, and I'll be sure to bring my Elton John slimming lens. It also adds hair.
There's a party on Saturday.
Yes, pick me up at 8 and wear anything but that orange Sean John.
You told me you liked that.
I'm sober now.
Oh, you heteros and your games. Why do you do that to him?
Do what?
Can't you see?
See what?
The truth. I'll see no more.
You haven't said anything.
Exactly.
Get out.
I've already left. And exactly how much is this surprise gonna cost me?
Daddy, we have to have the Cristal and the Camembert and the Beluga.
Just tightening. Can't breathe.
Ain't nothing wrong with your heart, little mister. And I've got the torn 90 to prove it.
You got me.
2 times, as I recall.
Oh.
Hey. Oh, Dad, I didn't know you were going to be up here.
Just passing through on my way to the poorhouse.
Actually, Doodlebug, your father and I off to do his cardiovascular exercise. Brisk 2-mile walk. That's once around Burberry and twice around Neiman's.
Just tightening.
That's the third message he sent today. Summer fling is starting to feel more like summer cling.
Well, why don't you want to see him anymore?
After Neil and I broke up, I needed a relationship vacation, and Summer Fling and I agreed that there'd be no strings. Well, there were little fuzzy handcuffs, but no strings.
Did you call me up here just to flaunt your sex life?
No, I wanted you to preview the slideshow. Look, me and Daddy when I was born, me and Daddy the first time you took me sailing, and that's you.
With Dad hiking in the Grand Canyon? And there we are in front of the Eiffel Tower. And at the Wailing Wall with Whitney and Bobby.
Amazing, right?
Beyond amazing, especially since I've never been to any of these places.
But everyone at the party will think you have. I am a whiz with iPhoto. Look, here, I gave you braids and uncrossed your eye.
A year after fate dumped you on my doorstep, you still don't get it.
Mona, I saw how you reacted to all the pictures I had, and I just wanted to make sure you had just as many.
But you can't digitally rewrite family history.
Yes, you can. Control-Alt-7 with
Enough
iPhoto.
about my photo. This is not my childhood.
I just wanted there to be a balance.
Well, there wasn't any. You grew up really knowing our father, and I didn't, okay? I'm sorry my relationship with him is too pathetic for your little slideshow. You'd think Dee Dee would have learned something about me over the last 12 months. I mean, why can't you just leave things alone?
Because her mother's an ass.
What does that have to do with anything?
Nothing. I just like to point it out at every opportunity.
This whole thing with the pictures just reminded me how much Dad wasn't there.
Well, you know, pictures don't necessarily tell the whole story.
Yeah, but no pictures do.
Mona, fixation on the past is the most significant obstacle to contentment in the present. I think you just need to move forward. If that doesn't work, eat a cheesecake. And don't stop till you hit cardboard.
If this is the best Monsieur Marcel can do, we are clearly facing a tablecloth crisis. What do you think?
I think I'm an idiot. Whenever I try to do anything nice for Mona, I wind up making her feel worse. What kind of sister does that? I'm just this callous, unfeeling, thoughtless, insensitive, jump in any time, Mom.
Oh, I'm sorry, dear. I drifted.
Are you okay?
Just feeling a little run down. What were we discussing?
Mona.
Oh, yes. I don't think you should make a career out of cheering her up. I mean, you have better luck finding real diamonds in Phyllis's jewelry jar.
I just wish things were different for Mona and Daddy.
It's very compassionate of you, sweetheart, but you can't turn back time. Well, not without a good 20 grand and a surgeon who's discreet.
Good morning, squatters.
And where have you been, young lady? Out late again acting like some tramp? After all I've done for you, it just tears me up inside.
I'm 3 minutes late, and what do you care?
I don't. That's my monologue for tonight. I'm auditioning for an all-male, all-Asian production of Gypsy, and I'm a shoo-in for Mama Rose.
A Gaysian gypsy? Good luck with that show. What are you two doing in here?
I got the Adonis press release you wanted.
And I brought you a message from Big Daddy Charles. He wants you and Dee Dee to meet him for lunch today at the Riverdale Country Club. Oh, can I eat your lean cuisine?
Well, I would love to have lunch with Daddy at the... Wait a minute, I bet Dee Dee's behind this. Man, when she decides to work a nerve, she just puts on spurs and rides that puppy.
So, it's a free lunch with your pops.
Yeah, but don't you and I have plans?
Oh, no, I'm cool.
More odd behavior from Spencer. Maybe somebody's trying to tell you something.
Maybe somebody has to go put on jazz pants for an audition.
Okay, first of all, they're jazz shorts. And can I leave the bitchy to me?
Excuse me, Roberta, could I have another basket of the olive bread?
Going for 3, are we? When you carb loading for a marathon?
No, I'm just trying to fill the time while I wait for my dad and my sister.
Oh, she called. She ain't coming.
What?
Hello?
Dee Dee?
Hey, Mona. You having a good time?
No, where the hell are you two?
What do you mean, you two? Daddy's not there having lunch with you?
Even I'm not having lunch with me.
Hold, please. I have another call. Hello?
Dee Dee, honey, I'm tied up with the real estate board. I'm going to need to reschedule lunch. And tell your sister I'm sorry, too. I love you.
You know, Mona, one of the nuttiest things just happened. You are gonna laugh.
He's not coming, is he?
He's not. That's the funny part. I never was. I wanted you two to have lunch, you know, to make up for the time you didn't have with them. And from your chilly silence, it's pretty clear you're mad at Daddy.
No, I'm mad at you.
Ooh, that wasn't clear from your chilly silence.
You know, Dee Dee, I don't have to go looking for disappointment because you always dig it up. Always. Roberta, where's my olive loaf?
There you go. And if you're thinking about dessert, might I suggest something from our sugar caddy? Our equal is particularly fresh today.
Ma, if you're here to say I told you so, please don't.
Is that how you see me? As someone who always says, I told you so?
I don't necessarily see you that way so much as I hear you that way. So please don't start in about Dad and how unreliable he is.
I would never do that at a time like this. I mean, Lord knows Charles isn't perfect. He's arrogant, stubborn, inconsiderate, short. But he's your father, and that's why I try not to be negative about him.
And I appreciate that.
Mona, you know, it's only natural for you to have certain expectations of your father.
But I was at a place where I was comfortable having none. Now, thanks to Dee Dee, I'm wondering where the hell was my father all those years?
Well, he may have been there more than you remember.
Pictures of me? And I'm guessing the guy without a head is Dad.
I was more bitter about the divorce than even I knew. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Oh.
A box of heads? What am I supposed to do with these?
Honey, get some glue and put your childhood back together.
Looks like you missed one.
Actually, I couldn't bring myself to butcher that. Look how proud he is holding you. You are his firstborn, and you have a connection with your father that no one can ever take away.
You damn sure tried with the scissors, though. Thanks, Ma. Oh.
Okay, I'll see you later, baby. I prepped her for you.
Hey, Mona. Hope you like roses. They come from my heart.
Actually, they come from someone else. They're addressed to you.
So I re-gifted the flowers from Mr. Fling. Just please hear me out.
Listen, I'm okay. And I was fine with my relationship with Dad until you pointed out what was defective about it. And I know it's foreign to you that somebody could have a relationship that isn't perfect and actually be happy with that. But I do, and I am. It's how I cope.
Wow, you've really got this thing with Dad in perspective.
I'm talking about you now. You're my sister, and that's my cross to bear.
I didn't see the change-up coming.
Guess you have a lot to learn about your sister.
So do you.
Not really. While you were away for the summer, I house sat, remember? That's a curious, shower head you've got there.
It's therapeutic.
I bet it is. Adam, I'm on my way.
Okay, I give! Your constant verbal assaults have finally worn me down. I'm reduced to emotional rubble. For 62 grueling days, I have been gossip-free, but a man who wears a thong can only be so strong. Spencer loves you. He's loved you since college. He told me so himself at Jason and Karen's wedding. He's been fighting it for years, and it's killing him inside. Whew, I'm spent.
Spencer actually told you this?
From his own sensual but manly lips.
Yeah, I had sensed that something was going on with him, but is this possible?
Trust me, Spencer is passionate about you. I listen. I see. I know.
Hey, the movie starts at 7. So if we leave at 4, you'll have just enough time to change your seat twice, complain about the air conditioning, and blot your popcorn.
I don't know. That's cutting it close.
So, what is all this stuff?
My new cabinet, the future home of my hats and handbags.
The Svenbjorn.
Well, it was between this and the Nilschrift. But Svenbjorn had more cubbies.
And you're putting this together yourself?
Why not? The guy at the store said it would only take 3 hours.
Dee Dee, you've never done manual labor in your life.
Oh, Mona. There lies the flaw in your thinking. Just because you have not doesn't mean you cannot.
For you, it does.
Please, I will whip this puppy together and I'll see you at the movies. Could you bring me back some Milk Duds?
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me, finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me.
Hey, we were supposed to meet this morning. Where have you been?
I was having breakfast with my dad.
Where? The International House of Doofus? Are you out of clean clothes or what?
My dad thinks he can make up for the last 23 years with 2 months of t-shirts and waffles. It's his idea of bonding.
Looks more like his idea of humiliation.
Really? Even I want to beat you up.
What up with it? Oh, hey, man, nice shirt. I used to have one like that in 2nd grade. What, your pop's making up for lost time?
How'd you know?
And when my dad showed up that week in '86, I got the hoodie with the picture. Only I was a kid, so it was still cute. You look like an idiot.
You know what? That settles.
I don't like your pants either.
Spencer, can I see you in my office?
Oh, sure, take away the eye candy. What's next, the hazelnut creamer?
Look, Spencer, I understand that you're just getting to know your father, but we have a lot of work to do, and could you please put your shirt on?
Come on, Mona, they're just nipples. I mean, God gave them to everyone. Does it bother you? Does this?
No. What bothers me is we've got a lot of stuff to do, and you know you can't think and flex at the same time.
Is my back getting too massive?
Spencer, put your damn shirt on.
You know, there was a time when these pecs used to make you laugh.
Yeah, when you were fat and they were breasts. Now put your nipples away.
Fine, have it your way. What else is new?
Everything you missed in the meeting this morning. And mostly it was about Asia, that new artist I've been trying to sign.
Yeah, you and the rest of the industry. She's not going to want to be on a small label.
Well, I disagree.
Look, you signing Asia is never gonna happen. I can feel it in my nipples, and they never lie.
Hello, hello. Oh my God, you're working with your hands. Do you have a fever? How many fingers am I holding up?
Relax, I'm just putting together my accessory unit. Is that another new wig?
Yes, I'm trying to shake things up a bit. What do you think? You hate it. So does Coco. She tried to bury it this morning. Oh, I don't know what's wrong with me, Dee. Lately, I feel stuck in a rut.
Well, maybe it's a little postpartum depression.
No, I blew through that in 2 days. They have pills for it, you know. Those were the good times. But now I just feel, I don't know, rich and alone.
Well, there's no reason for you to feel alone. Maybe you and Daddy have been so busy being new parents that you two need to spend some quality time together.
Spend time with my husband. What a radical idea.
Oh, it's you. I thought the guy in 4B had gotten another hooker.
Phyllis, always fluent in the language of the gutter.
Well, you have a good day, not so little Kim.
You know, you're actually glowing. Must be the cheap moisturizer.
Actually, it's called I Got a Hot Man. I apply it 3 times a day.
I just don't get why you're chasing Asia when there's lots of local bands we actually have a shot at.
And I don't get why you don't get it.
Hey, kids, I have a present from Ray, or should I say, my sweetie, yo daddy. And no relation yet, but Mama's working on it. Every night.
Thanks for the visual, Ma.
So, Ray got us all tickets to the Jazz Festival this Friday, and I thought we could all go as a family.
Phyllis, could you please stop talking like Mona and I are brother and sister?
Well, I've given up on anything else happening between the two of you. Unless there's something I don't know.
Ma, please.
Yeah, Mona squashed that a long time ago. And when Mona wants...
Anyway, I can't make it. I have a meeting with a potential new artist.
A meeting that'll take 2 seconds. Trust me, she can make it, but I can't.
What have you got better to do?
Nothing. I just don't want to sit in the hot-ass sun. I've got delicate skin.
Well, when you put it that way, I burn too. And I barely like jazz. Truth be told, I'd rather lay up all weekend in the dark with your father.
I'm just gonna go pluck out my eyes.
Good idea. That way you won't be able to see Asia laugh at you when she walks away.
Asia, I know you've met with a lot of other labels, but what sets Delicious apart is we're much more hands-on. So, say for instance, your first record didn't sell that well.
Why wouldn't it sell?
I didn't say it wouldn't sell. I was just trying to point out
I'm just
that...
messing with you, Mona.
Oh, good, because I was about to start lying. I am telling you, you and Delicious are a perfect match. So, you know, I've been doing all the talking. Do you have any questions for me?
Well, you know I'm a single mom, which means even though I love my music, my baby always comes first. So whatever label I sign with has got to understand that.
Oh, believe me, I understand completely.
I thought you would, since you've got a little pumpkin of your own.
Drew? Oh, right, my son, which makes me his mama. Mama Mona, that's me.
I knew I liked you. Listen, Mona, why don't we get together tomorrow?
That would be great.
Good, and our babies can have a little play date.
Oh, Saturday is Drew's sleeping day.
Well, that's too bad, because Clive Davis is begging us to join his grandkids at baby yoga.
Then again, Drew can sleep on Sunday. We're on.
Good. Then we can talk and really get to know each other.
And bitch about our baby daddies.
I hope you got the whole day.
And then your father made the caddy write Charles loves D in the sand trap. Who says money can't buy you love?
See? Your daddy still got a touch of romance in him.
Hey, just the people I'm looking for. It's about Drew. I feel like I am missing out on valuable bonding time with the little guy.
Oh, Snapdragon, isn't that sweet? You can see your little brother anytime you want.
Great, how about tomorrow, 10 a.m.?
That's perfect. That means that Charles and I can take that salsa dance class.
Which I don't really need. Because your daddy already knows how to turn it up to caliente. Blink, bing, 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 ding.
All right, cut the bonding crap. What's up with the sudden interest in Drew?
What? A sister can't have a genuine interest in her baby brother? And pretend that he's her child to impress a recording artist she's desperately trying to sign to save a record label before it turns into a donut shop.
Delicious donuts is kind of catchy.
So, how's your project going? She said, not really interested.
Well, it's taking longer than I expected.
But I thought the guy at the store...
I know, he said 3 hours, and it's taking longer, okay?
Well, do you need any help?
No, I'm doing it myself. That is the point of do it yourself. There, look at this.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you. Only 27 more to go.
Look, Asia, if you sign with Delicious, you will be our top priority. You have my word as a woman, and more importantly, as a mother.
Mona?
I know, I wish that baby would keep it down.
That's your baby.
Oh, so it is. You think I would recognize that cry after 3 days of labor? Well, I mean, it felt like 3 days, because 3 days would be too much, right?
To be honest with you, Mona, it's between you and one other label. But you really get me, being a single mom and all.
Hey, us mothers have got to stick together.
Oh, if it isn't Drew from Gymboree. And where's your mommy today?
I'm right here. Who wants ice cream?
You are not this child's mother. Dee Thorne never lets her child have carbs. I'm calling the police.
Ooh, wait, I'm Drew's sister, Mona. Dee Thorne is my stepmother, so keep strolling.
You lied to me about being a mother? And I thought Courtney Love had problems.
Asia, you should take it as a compliment that I would go to any lengths to sign you.
Sorry, Mona. I don't deal with liars. Well, sometimes, but not bad liars that get busted this easy. You signing me? Never gonna happen.
Someone told me you'd say that. Attention, everyone. I have some very exciting news. Adam, take notes.
Now I have to work? I hate it already.
We are going to launch a national talent search where aspiring artists can send us demo tapes. We'll fly out our favorite 5, and this is how we're going to find our next big star.
Ooh, that's hot. It's your best idea ever. I love it. Mona, working for you has been the most rewarding.
Dave, I have no power to promote you.
Oh, then I'll take a wait-and-see approach.
Oh, why y'all congregating? Somebody get fired? Is it gonna be cake?
Mona, what's wrong with the way we find talent now?
What, you mean wasting tons of money partying with musicians and then having them sign with other labels?
What's wrong with that? I mean, partying is why I got into this business. And, of course, my passion for music.
Look, the old way of finding talent isn't working. So this way, we'll cut expenses and discover talent we never would have found with our limited ability to travel.
Sounds kind of lazy to me. But, of course, she doesn't care what I have to say because...
Well, I would like to thank everyone except Spencer for their attention. Spencer, my office. Thanks for all your support.
Come up with a good idea and I'll support it.
Everyone, including our boss, loves it. So why do you think it's a bad idea?
Why does there always have to be a reason?
You just can't think of one.
Oh, so now you know what I'm thinking. Well, I don't think you do, because I ain't thinking anything. Ha!
Dee Dee, I need to talk to you. Dee Dee?
You know what the secret is, Mona? You don't fight the unit. You love the unit. I love you, Sven Bjorn.
I'll come back later.
No. Come talk to me. What's going on? I'll be right back, Sven.
Well, it's about Spencer. There's this tension between us. And do you think that he's still upset because I got promoted over him?
Mona, it's so clear, and yet you're missing it. Spencer is fighting you because he's still feeling you.
But we dealt with that months ago.
You didn't deal with it. You told him it wasn't happening, and he had no choice but to accept it. Face it, Mona, he is your Justin.
Right. Huh?
Justin, as in just in case you ever need a man. You keep Spencer in a box, and then whenever you feel like it, you take him out, toy with his feelings, and then you put him away when you're done, knowing that he'll be there if you ever need to use him again.
Wow, did you just come up with that?
Yep. Not eating for 3 days has given me clarity. Remind me later to call the president. I just figured out North Korea.
Was that the water guy? I told you to make him wait for me.
Yes, but I don't interact with pear-shaped men.
Man, when are you gonna start doing your job?
Okay, that's the third time you snapped at me today. I don't take it from the barista at Starbucks, and I won't take it from you.
I'm sorry, man. I don't know what's wrong with you.
Look, my soap starts in 2 minutes, so let me break it down. You and Mona have been at each other for weeks. It's like you're lovers without the sex.
We're going through a rough patch. It'll pass.
You know, that's what Sister Agnes told me about being gay, and you can see how that turned out. Take it from me, this whole will they or won't they thing you've got going, it's so Whitley and Dwayne Wayne, and that's so late 80s.
And why is this any of your business?
Because your business is in the streets, and the streets are public, my brother. Let Mona go.
I have.
No, you haven't.
Hey, you're the one who made me promise to let you sing Love to Love You, baby, at our wedding.
Because I thought you were right for each other, and that song's in the perfect key for me. But what I'm seeing now is two people hurting each other. One of them has been acting like a complete fool, and the other one is not you.
I have been kind of an ass when it comes to Mona.
Yeah,
and
tell it to her. My show's starting.
So I detected my enemy paintballers by the smell of their cheap cologne wafting from behind the hedge. Then, with a well-modulated battle cry, "Umbeleo!" I pelted those cowards and grabbed their flag. Viva Team L'Orange!
Isn't that something, Dee Dee? Your mom's a warrior.
Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey.
Well, I'm gonna freshen up before we're off to disco bowling.
Hurry back, my love.
Will do, Angel.
I can't take it anymore.
What's wrong?
This.
What happened?
Your mother. I took a bathroom break, and that trigger-happy woman shot me for deserting. This togetherness stuff is driving me insane.
So why don't you just tell her?
I really don't want to hurt your mother's feelings. You do it. Just wait till I get in the car.
Where'd your father go?
Mom, sit down. Daddy wanted me to talk to you. How can I put this nicely? You know how you're spending all this quality time with him? Mm-hmm. Stop it.
That orange-headed wimp. Who leaves the battlefield because of a little bladder issue?
I think he's feeling a little smothered. And Mom, shooting him in the head? You know paint and pomade don't mix.
Oh, well. This week reinforced what I already knew. The secret to a happy marriage? Minimal contact. I'll just have to keep looking for happiness. And my platinum card will guide me.
Oh, I see big girl let you off the leash. It looks like she tagged you before she released you back into the wild.
Shocking that you're still single, Phyllis.
Thanks to the court of California. And I do have a man who doesn't need a booster seat at dinner.
Give it time. Your nagging will shrink him.
Adam, could you make copies of this?
For immediate release, sing for your bling. Fame and fortune could be yours. A nationwide search is underway to find exciting new talent. Employees of Delicious Records are ineligible. Copy yourself, dream killer.
Hey,
Hey.
Mona, could you see me in your office? Listen, I know I've been kind of edgy, and I think I know why.
Hey, anybody want to sponsor a brother in a 10K for the kids? Actually, my kids, but that child support ain't no joke.
You get back down. Mona and Spencer are having a private conversation.
Pledge up if you want your mail.
Anyway, I'm sorry for bringing our stuff to the workplace. I guess instead of dealing with you as my friend, I start to see you as more. But still as my friend, but more.
Well, I guess I've been a little vague about us, too.
Ooh, they're gonna do the nasty.
When we kissed, I thought I wanted what I thought you wanted, but I think that we were just holding on to the possibility of what we wanted just in case one day we actually wanted it.
You know, I wish we never started down that road. It's just confusing things. You know I confuse easily.
Yeah, you do. So, guess we're back to being what we used to be.
Me being confused?
No, best friends.
Till the end. Unless we have a little too much Cristal and you want to
Spencer, never gonna happen. Congratulations, I'm impressed.
Well, it was nothing really. I mean, what's a few days losing 5 pounds and all the feeling in my left hand?
And I thought the only time you Dee Dee's used your hand was the signal for the check.
We're not just pretty, we're also handy.
So is this where this thing's gonna live?
No, I'm putting it in the bedroom, silly.
Yeah? How exactly are you gonna get through that door?
Okay, maybe sometimes we're just pretty.
Ooh, look at you. Hair done, great skirt, shoes I could only dream of squeezing my feet into. Oh my God, tonight's the Prince concert.
Don't tell me you forgot.
All right, but you'll have to give me a minute to make up something else.
Do you know how hard it was to get these tickets? My mom's maid waited in the rain overnight.
I'm so sorry, but ever since I came up with the talent search, I've been working like a dog on the proposal. Kai wants details on every aspect of the project. You have one great idea, and then you suffer.
Mona, it's gonna be impossible to find someone to go to the Prince concert on such short notice.
Hello, hello. Did someone say the Prince concert? Count, Mother Ann. Ooh, luckily I'm wearing my new purple demi-cup bra, perfect for throwing during an encore.
I didn't know you were a Prince fan.
Oh, yes. And you know I have a thing for tiny men who gyrate. Your father's very talented that way. Come on, Dee. Let's go, Dee.
If I have to stand beside my braless mother while Prince sings Purple Rain, you're gonna pay.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me.
I need $5. I need it now, and you better not be hogging all the Splenda.
What's the money for? You just waxed your eyebrows.
The money's for Harry the accountant's Hooray I'm Gay cake.
That would explain the boyfriend.
Well, congratulations. You've got another one on your team.
Please. Harry's got back fat. No one wants him on their team. Besides, he's like the 5th person here who's announced they're gay. Suddenly it's hot to be homo. It's like gay is the new straight. My people used to be special. We used to come out to silent, angry parents, not to celebration and a sheet cake.
So, I hope your proposal's coming along. And when I say hope, I mean better be. I need to hear it by next Friday before we take it to the investors. Because if you don't look good, I don't look good. And I don't think you want to know what happens then.
I won't let you down, Kai.
I'd find that easier to believe if you weren't still standing here.
So, what do you want me to pick you up for lunch?
Nothing. I'm going with you.
That's what you told me Monday, Tuesday, and yesterday. And don't even get me started on last week.
Well, today it's just you and me. You know, I feel like we haven't gotten a chance to catch up in weeks. And I gotta hear the work gossip, I gotta hear the dating gossip, and I gotta answer that phone or it's gonna drive me crazy.
Mona, you need to slow down.
Can't. Slowing down is for people who don't want to succeed. Besides, you know how few people get an opportunity like this? I've been working my whole life for
You do know I only have an hour for lunch?
Mona Thorne? What? No, but he's the best web designer there is. He can't back out. We booked him weeks ago. Hold, please. Mona Thorne? Yes, that sounds like a great offer, but I think I'm gonna have to pass. Ma, I don't need a Swiffer wet jet. Yes, Ma, I know it's rude to put someone on hold. Hold, please.
I'm headed out to lunch.
But wait, Spencer, wait. Pick me up a tuna melt and a 6-pack of Red Bull.
So,
What's up with me? What's up with you?
I've decided to go straight.
Wait to what?
Straight to the ladies. Boobies. Cha-chas. The whole shebang.
Can you do that?
I must. Gay has become passé. Everyone's doing it, and I do not swim in the mainstream. So say yo dog to the new me. I even colored in a 5 o'clock shadow to make me look more butch.
Oh, yeah. Nice touch. I thought you were just wearing darker blush.
And check out the straight man walk I perfected while watching heteros at the hardware store. You mistake me for one of your own?
Dude, you're gonna need a lot more than that. I'm not saying it can be done, but if you're gonna do this, we gotta get you right.
Yay! And yay for not being gay! Starting now.
Mom, what are you doing here so late?
I have left you 5 messages and 10 hang-ups in the last few days, and I was just about to leave you this.
If you're not dead, you've got a lot of explaining to do. Words from a loving mother.
I can't believe you got me running across town to leave notes when I'm trying to get the house ready for Ray to move in.
Ray's actually moving in with you? How come you didn't tell me about that?
I have been trying to. How's a girl who has voicemail, email, and a cell phone not reachable? I mean, you're ringing, buzzing, and vibrating 24 hours a day.
I'm working, Ma, and you're the one who's always encouraging me to be successful.
Well, I wouldn't have if I'd known it was gonna cut into my time. Come on, I want you to call me.
But you're right here.
Just call me.
If I do, will you go home and answer it?
This is Phyllis.
That's me.
This is Ray.
That's my man.
We can't come to the phone right now because we're busy.
Oh, my God, I am never calling you again.
All right, I've got to get back to Ray. I can't leave him alone with the cats just yet. Heard the kitty was giving him the stink eye.
I'm 2 for 2. Let's celebrate with some DDTinis.
All right, up. No, cheated on that lad.
Good morning. Guess who's here to spend quality time with her sister?
Well, that was fun. Can I at least keep the bagels?
No, you're thinking of workaholic Mona who has no time for anyone. But I am well-rounded Mona who ignores her calls and doesn't try to shave her legs while driving down the freeway.
I'm impressed. And not just that you're ignoring your phone, but you also brought 3 different kinds of cream cheese.
Yeah, whipped, super whipped, and I can't believe it's not air. I love the new me. I already made a scrapbook for Spencer, crocheted a hat for Drew, promised to help my mom make room for Ray, and brought us breakfast. You know, it's amazing what you can do when you wake up at 4:30. Hell, I feel like a Marine. Hoo-ha!
Mona, you've got to help us. Adam's date with Elizabeth is tonight.
All you have to do is to pretend to be on a date with me, and I'll pretend to be attracted to you. Do you have any vodka?
Guys, as much as I'd love to help with this pointless mission, I have to pick out an outfit for my presentation. Plus, I told Dee Dee I'd make her a 5-layer dip for a party tonight, and I'm only 2 layers in.
Now what are we gonna do?
I thought I heard voices. I'm glad they're not just in my head.
Hey, what's up, Big Didi? You do remember Adam, right?
Let's say I do.
Maybe she could help me role play for my date.
Adam, Big Didi is a very busy woman
Who loves a challenge, especially an acting challenge. You're looking at the Casa Grande player's original Blanche Dubois. Now, set the scene. What kind of date are you preparing for?
It's his first date with a woman. He's going straight.
Ah, my specialty. I have helped many young hairless chorus boy try to become a little less light in the capizios. Is it? Yeah. Adam, sit. Not like that. Or that. Good. Spencer, dear, turn around. There's some mistakes a man can make that even diamonds can't make up for. Staring at another man's buttocks is one of them. Look at me. Look here and here. Here and here. More here than here. More here than here. 60% here, 40% here.
Man, I usually get slapped for that.
Now remember, women love to hear men brag about money, power, and cars.
I don't have a nice car.
Then brag about mine. It's an Aston Martin. Equally important, don't order a salad. Only meat and potatoes would do. Don't get an umbrella in your drink, lose the manicure, the glossy lips, and for God's sake, burn that revolting tracksuit.
But it's just like mine.
When I'm done with him, I'll start with you.
God, you're bossy. I think I'm falling in love.
They all do.
Okay, everyone, it's game time. So, Mona, you ready to play questions?
Huh? Oh, questions. Yeah, how do you play that?
Okay. Spencer, can you and Shawnee untwist yourselves and show Mona how to play? Hey, you too, I said demonstrate.
All right, Mona. Someone asks a question. Then immediately you have to ask another question. If you hesitate or answer, then you have to take a drink. Check it out. Shawnee, have I told you how fine you look tonight?
Spencer, have I told you I can't wait to get you alone tonight?
Shawnee, have you seen Dee Dee's bedroom?
Spencer, will you show me Dee Dee's bedroom?
I'm out.
Oh, hell no.
Can you please stop staring at my boobs?
Oh, lady, there's no pleasing you.
Have you ever been to Italy?
Mona, are those new shoes?
Sorry, guys, I just need to send Kai this one email about the presentation tomorrow.
Drake!
No, we were still playing.
Well, we are, and you lost. Again.
Drake!
Can I get 2 double martinis? What do you want to drink?
I'm just a lick in your tongue.
Wow, Mona looks incredible. She's such a cool boss, and she can sing.
Take a break from kiss and butt day if you're out of the office.
Actually, except for the singing part, I'm somewhat serious. She comes alive after midnight.
Mona, it's 2 a.m. Don't forget you got a big meeting in like 7 hours.
You forget who you're dealing with. I'm well-rounded, Mona. I can hang. Oh, please tell me it's daylight savings time.
Okay, I have 2 announcements to make. 1, there's no sign of Mona yet. And 2, I'm here, I'm queer, get used to it again.
I take it your date didn't go well?
Go well? She was blonde, gorgeous, breast bigger than my head. It was a nightmare.
Hey, sorry, I'm late. Oh.
Clean up on aisle 5.
Wow, I'm surprised you made it in after last night.
Hey, if I don't impress Kai with this, she'll pull the plug on the whole project. I might never think of an idea this good again.
Well, I know you can do it. Your skirt's on backwards.
Look who's here, finally.
Sorry, I'm starting late.
Save sorry for later. Get to it, Mona.
So, in conclusion... Sorry, wait, I just need a second. You know what? I don't need these. I know this. The delicious talent search is important for 3 reasons. 1, it allows us access to musical talent like we've never had before. B, it gives us... Oh, wait, was I using letters or numbers? You know what? I guess it doesn't matter. 4, and most important... Give me a minute. It'll come to me. You know what? If you're on board with reasons 1 and 2, then 3 really doesn't matter, right?
I didn't take this bad on my date.
Listen, it's a good idea. It makes financial sense. Let's just do the damn thing.
I say we take 5, which means get out. Now, run! Mona, you stay.
I've got first dibs on Mona's office. Too late, I already licked her desk.
You're lucky you only bombed in front of me. What if this had happened in front of the investors? What's going on?
Hi, I just feel like there's not enough of me to go around. I mean, I'm exhausted trying to keep my friends and family happy. I'm overcaffeinated trying to keep you happy.
You don't have to explain it to me.
I'm so relieved you understand.
No, I mean, you don't have to explain it to me because I don't care. I knew there was trouble when you walked in wearing 2 different boots. I told you it's almost impossible to be social and successful.
I can do this, Kai.
And you will. Tonight, I'm giving you one more chance to prove to me that this is the way I should be spending my money. So, what would you like to order in for dinner? Thai or Italian?
Guess I'm not going to be able to help my mom move her stuff to storage.
You guessed right. And right now, I'd be more afraid of me than her.
I don't know. Sometimes my mom's really scared. You know Thai is good. Mom, what are you doing here?
I wanted to show you the permanent hunch I got from carrying all my boxes to storage by myself.
I'm sorry. I told you I got held up at work.
And I got held up in labor for 24 hours with a broad-shouldered baby, but I still came through.
Oh, good. You're chicken. I'm starving.
Don't you touch my moving day fried chicken. You know the rules. No working, no chicken.
Then why did you bring it?
Just so you could see what you missed.
Oh, hey, Phyllis. Ooh, is that your famous fried chicken? May I have a piece?
Sure can, baby. I'll leave it right by your door.
This has been the worst day ever.
My mom told me. Adam called her and filled her in about the presentation.
Well, I've learned a lesson about balancing family, friends, and career. It can't be done.
Don't be so hard on yourself. Nobody can do it all. Except for me and Kelly Ripa. But we've set the bar impossibly high. Mona, you've worked hard to get where you are, and it's okay to be focused on that.
Yeah, but what if I look up and I've got this awesome career, but no friends or family to enjoy it with?
The people who matter will always be here for you. That's the beauty of family. They never leave, even when you want them to.
Thanks, Dee Dee. Just don't give up on me. Keep inviting me to your parties, even if I have to say no.
Of course I will. And if there's anything else I can do, you let me know. My freakish organizational skills should not be wasted on just me. So, how about coming to my party Thursday night?
Our trip down the California coast was so much fun.
It was such a scenic drive. We forgot all about our destination, and we let the road take us on an adventure.
Well, the map flew out of the sunroof, so we really didn't have much choice.
Well, that would explain this picture of you two next to the Welcome to Idaho sign.
Oh, Ray, Phyllis, glad you're here. I wanted to invite you for Thanksgiving dinner. I knew Mona wouldn't have any plans, but I wasn't sure about you two.
Hey, I might have had some Okay, no, I don't.
Well, you can count me in, but Ray can't make it.
Yeah, I have a charity concert in Los Angeles for big brothers, big sisters. I have to go with Snoop Dogg.
You know Snoop?
For shizzle, my dizzle.
Ma, Snoop doesn't actually say that anymore.
For rizzle? Anyway, it's okay that we're not going to spend our first Thanksgiving together. I'll just save you some turkey, and then when you're done with that, we'll get down with some dessert.
Ah, that's something to be thankful for.
This is not something I want to hear about.
Me nizzle.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me. Inside of me. Whatever we want, all we need is love. And yeah, that's the way I feel it should be. You and me.
All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is add a little bit of Grand Marnier to the chocolate, like that. And I promise you, that is gonna have you begging for more. Taste that.
Let the begging begin.
Come in. Hey, Dee Dee, I just wanted to know, wow, it smells like you got Willy Wonka cooking up in here.
Mona, I want to introduce you to...
Oh my God, Tyler Florence.
Hey,
I watch you on TV all the time because of your cute recipes.
Yeah, I get that a lot. I hear I got the cutest recipes in the business.
Daddy hired him to make Thanksgiving dinner, and he got Tyler to give me private lessons, too. We are creating a chocolate pilgrim village complete with each member of our family.
You know what, Dee Dee, you're right. I think sculpting her hair is gonna be a little tough. What do you think about a chocolate hat instead, just to...
Hey, girls. Just checking on how things are going with Tyler.
Hey, Money Man. How you doing?
Tyler is unbelievable. He transformed an ordinary block of chocolate into a perfect little me. He's just finishing up my pecan pumps.
Well, I'm glad he's working out. So, Mona, you want to bring Nick to Thanksgiving dinner?
Nick and I broke up 6 months ago.
Oh, I think I remember Dee Dee mentioning something about that.
She may have 6 months ago.
Oh, well, I never liked him anyway.
You never met him.
Well, why should I waste my time on somebody I never liked?
No matter how deep's the pain, no matter how much it aches, I'm gonna be there for you. No matter how hard.
Hey, Mona, you never guess who's flying in for Thanksgiving. My mom.
I haven't seen Tanya since she helped you carry me home from that frat party.
Oh, yeah, Toga Fest. I wore silk sheets and all the girls kept sliding off my lap.
Please, they were jumping off. Hey, do you think your mom's gonna want to see Ray while she's here?
No way. She doesn't know about my dad and it's gonna stay that way. I mean, they did not end on good terms. But she kept his picture so she could still yell at him.
Who are you telling? I'm president of the Children of Bitter Parents Club. We meet every Wednesday at 5, and the new guy brings cookies.
Hot chocolate coming through, and I don't mean me. I need more space for my extended candy family.
Ooh, did you bring some for your sister?
Here, eat Grandma. She didn't call me on my birthday.
Hey, Dee Dee, my mom's coming to town. Would you mind if I bring her to Thanksgiving?
Oh, of course not. But I hope she's petite, because I'm down to 2 blocks of chocolate.
You know, I'm happy my mom is coming. But I'm still bummed, because I can't spend a holiday with my dad. And why is he spending Thanksgiving with Snoop? I mean, how would Snoop like it if I spent Thanksgiving with his dad?
I can honestly say I've never asked myself that question.
I guess I'm just disappointed he chose work over me.
Well, I say get used to the fact that some fathers, and by some I mean ours, were put on this earth to disappoint.
You really think that about your dad?
Please, he has no idea what's going on with me ever, but I pretend he does, and I let him think I'm fine. Maybe phony, but it works.
Well, it doesn't work for me.
Oh. Hey, I'm just about to bite into Nana's good hip.
Mona, your attitude about Daddy is unfair to both of you.
People who eavesdrop from the kitchen are not allowed to comment.
Then people in the living room shouldn't talk so loud.
Dee Dee, it's none of your business.
Have we met? When it comes to my father and my sister, it's always my business.
Yeah, where you been?
I think Daddy has tried to connect with you, but maybe somebody needs to meet him halfway.
Wow, she came down on you kind of hard.
That's why I'm gonna go eat 2 more relatives.
It smells delicious. No, you're really not supposed to drink the cooking wine.
Oh, after a few glasses, it all tastes the same.
Well, you know, if you insist on being here, can you tell me where you keep the carving set?
Like I have a clue. That's the maids department. And Elsa took the day off, even though I am pretty sure Thanksgiving is not a holiday in Helsinki.
Then shouldn't you be with your baby, Drew? Remember him?
Nanny's got him covered.
Then you know who does need you? Dee Dee. I heard her call from the other room. Yeah, thanks for coming in. I'll let you know when it's done. Thank you. I know it smells great. I'll see you later. Okay?
You needed me? No. I'm the one who told you Tyler needed you.
Well, apparently I'm a very needed person because everywhere I go, people tell me I'm needed elsewhere.
Now I need you to get the door.
Can you believe this? Now I have to answer the door in my own home? What's next? Injecting my own Botox? Phyllis, it must be Thanksgiving. The turkey's here.
What do you say we play pilgrims and Indians? You bring me food and I'll bring you smallpox and wipe out your kind.
Ah, Phyllis, luckily you're barely audible through my 4 glasses of wine.
Hey, Ma, your car's dripping oil. It's gonna stay in their driveway.
Shh, I loosened the cap myself. Where's Spencer and Tanya?
I don't think they're here yet.
I'm excited to finally meet Spencer's mom, but a little nervous about meeting Ray's ex. Thank God he's not here.
Because it would be pretty awkward.
No, because I can eat as much as I want without him clocking my intake. Why do you think I wore my eating pants?
Because all your pants are eating pants.
Hey, you two, come look at my completed chocolate village. See, there we all are.
Congratulations, Phyllis. It took the most chocolate to make you.
And I can tell which one is you. It's a Kahlua one that's towering over the rest of the village.
Could we try to be a happy family when Spencer and his mom get here? Oh, and while we're doing that, let's also not mention Ray. Spencer's mom doesn't know that they've reconnected, and he'd like to keep it that way.
Ooh, a secret. Next to diamonds, they're my favorite things. The bigger, the better.
Obviously, that's not how you feel about husbands.
Welcome, Tanya. Love the shoes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Spencer. Come on in.
Okay. Hi.
Hey, everyone. I'd like y'all to meet my mother, Tanya. That's Big Dee Dee, Phyllis, and you know Mona.
Oh, Mona, it's great to see you again in something other than a toga.
It is so wonderful to meet you.
Oh, Phyllis, likewise. After all these years, I feel like we've already shared so much.
More than you know.
And now I finally know the woman who's been looking after my Spencer.
That's not the only man she's been looking after.
And I am happy to finally meet the woman who raised him so well. Yeah, between us, I used to think Spencer and Mona were going to end up together.
Well, you know what I think? I'll tell you what I think. I think the exact same thing, but for now, I'm gonna just bide my time and wait on my grandbabies.
It's like there are 2 of them now. Never mix cooking wine with Percocet. Never.
Happy Thanksgiving for all the women in my life.
That's so sweet, Charles.
Yeah, Dad, it's very thoughtful of you.
I think Mona and I will go get some water to put all these pretty flowers in. Mona, follow me.
I thought it was the big one.
Mona, why didn't you tell Daddy you're allergic to lilies?
Because I'm not. I outgrew that.
Oh, then you can smell the cranberries cooking.
Of course I can smell the cranberries.
There are no cranberries cooking. You don't have to lie to Daddy about the lilies. You know, this is the perfect chance for you to stop being phony and take a step toward having an honest relationship.
And she's right, you know. Hey, I don't just cook. I listen.
Anyway, Dee Dee, it's too late for me and Dad to have anything more than what we've got.
Well, I'm not buying that. I mean, don't you even care about setting an example for our baby brother by actually resolving family conflicts? Have you learned nothing from the reruns of The Cosby Show?
Oh my, Ray. What an interesting and hopefully explosive surprise.
Well, I hope you don't mind my dropping by, but Snoop said I should be home with my family for Thanksgiving. Actually, he told me to break out of the 310 and go kick it with La Familia at the crib. But I'm pretty sure that meant the same thing.
Yeah. Then come in. Just be a dear, and let me get a better vantage point first.
Tanya.
Ray.
Crap.
How ugly do you think this is gonna get?
What is this man doing here?
Mom, this is Dad. Dad, Mom. I guess you remember each other.
But I don't remember somebody telling me that she was going to be here.
Ray, you're bald. There is karma after all.
Hey, I have an idea. Let's take a tour of the grounds. Ray, you go that way, and Tanya, you go the other.
Yeah, and you won't meet up for days.
We do have a lot of grounds.
I'm not going anywhere till somebody tells me what this man is doing here.
Tanya, let's go talk about this in the kitchen.
Ray, you don't tell me what to do. Let's go talk about this in the kitchen.
Fine. Where's the kitchen?
Some nerve show.
I can't believe this is happening.
I can. It's just like old times.
Well, since we're all here and already uncomfortable, Mona, don't you have something you want to say to Daddy?
Yeah, I certainly do. Thanks again for the flowers.
Spencer, your father thinks it would be best for everyone if I left. So I'm staying.
We're happy to have you. We just have to shuffle the seating. Ray, would you like to sit next to your ex-wife or your girlfriend?
Your girlfriend?
Oops. You didn't know Phyllis was dating Ray? Oh, silly me. I was thinking seating arrangements, not the sordid lives of my guests. Before we eat, some of us more than we should, let's keep with our tradition of everyone expressing what they're thankful for. Personally, I'm thankful that I have a beautiful new baby boy and a rich, fulfilling life. Emphasis on rich. Who's next?
I'll go. I'm thankful to be surrounded by honest, loving family members who are always open with each other.
I agree. And in that same spirit, I am thankful to have a son who would never keep secrets from the woman who raised him all by herself.
And I'm thankful to have a compassionate mother who understands the difficult choices her son has been forced to make.
And I am thankful to be able to spend Thanksgiving with the people I love and others.
And I'm thankful to be in the center of an uncomfortable triangle.
I'm thankful for all of you. And I'm thankful for the flowers Dad gave me.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. They're pretty.
And I'm thankful for my new son, my beautiful wife, and my two lovely daughters. Dee Dee, who just made law review, is in the top 1% of her class and is going to be graduating in 5 months, 2 weeks, and 4 days. And Mona, who has a wonderful career in music.
That's it? That's all you're going to say about me?
And I'm thankful that you don't have to wear your eye patch anymore.
Thank you for noticing. Just notice my watery eyes. They're from the lilies you gave me. They also made my throat close up. You know why? Because I'm allergic to them, and I have been ever since I was 3.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
And that's exactly the problem. Either you're not paying attention, or I just don't matter.
Of course you matter.
Then why were you clueless that Nick and I broke up 6 months ago? Dad, you don't know anything about my tastes, my social life. You don't even know my best friend's name.
Chester?
It's Spencer!
I kind of gotten used to Chester.
You know, and another thing.
I think you're thankful enough.
No, I don't think I am, because this is feeling way too good to stop. Ma, I do not need 36 rolls of toilet paper from Costco every week. No human being goes to the bathroom that much. Kiki, you're rich. Newsflash, we got it. And where the hell is Coco? Because I would like to thank her for a little present she left on my carpet 2 weeks ago.
Well, I'm thankful that's over.
What in the hell got into Mona?
This is taking the art of dinner theater to a whole new level.
Mom, could you pass the stuff in?
Phyllis, I meant to tell you earlier, don't let Ray go out for cigarettes, because if you do, you might not see him for another 20 years.
Well, if you were more supportive of my career, I might have come back from that 7-Eleven.
People throwing change in your saxophone case outside of Penn Station is not a music career.
Still waiting on that stuffing.
I only pick up the saxophone to drown out your nagging.
Well, if you hated me so much, then why are you still wearing that worthless pinky ring I gave you?
Because it looks good on my finger.
She gave that to you?
Yeah, that and the bleeding ulcer.
And I hope you still got that, too.
Anybody want anything from the 7-Eleven?
What is it about Thanksgiving that brings out the worst in us? And when I say us, I mean you.
Maybe it's the little monster on my shoulder that keeps egging me on. And when I say little monster, I mean you.
Mona, I was hoping to find you here. I brought you these.
Tulips. They're my favorite.
Isn't that thoughtful? Why don't I go look for a vase in the bedroom?
Look, it came to my attention and to the attention of everyone else at the table that you might be a little upset with me. Mona, when you were growing up, I should have been there for you more.
Go on.
I should have gotten to know you better and fought harder to keep you in my life.
I haven't exactly made it easy for you, Dad. Having a wall up when you're around doesn't help you to get to know me.
Sweetheart, to get to the really good stuff in life, we have to let our guards down. We have to take the chance that we might get hurt. I'd like to have a better and deeper relationship.
Daddy, I would love that.
Yay! Now there's peace in the chocolate village.
Man, that was some drama yesterday. I mean, now I know how you felt all these years being caught between parents. Seems like whatever we say or do is wrong.
Tell me about it. When it comes to my mom and dad, I just lay low and wait for the shooting to stop.
You ever think it would be easier if we were born with only one parent?
Sure. Not as many Christmas presents to buy.
Cheaper phone bills.
Fewer people barging into your life.
Don't mind me. Just stopping by with some groceries and to tell you what an amazing day I had. I woke up at the crack of dawn and was at the outlets by the time they opened. Gotta beat the other women to get the good fake leather. Oh, and I broke up with Ray.
What?
Ma, why?
Because there is still some chemistry between Ray and Tanya.
Really? The only thing I saw between them was fighting.
I didn't say it was good chemistry. Look, Ray and I sat up all night talking, and the more we talked, the more he realized he still had some feelings for Tanya. So I told him to move out.
Wow. You sure about this?
Listen, if I was younger, I might say we could just spend some time apart, but I just don't have that kind of time to wait anymore. Hell, I barely have time to wait for microwave popcorn.
Ma, I'm so sorry this didn't work out.
Me too. Yeah, I spent a lot of years hoping a man would come along who loved me, and I deserve one who wants to be with me and only me. I really hoped it was Ray, but it's not.
I know that man's still out there for you.
Is he?
Remember, every man that's not the one just takes you that much closer to the one who is. My mother taught me that.
She is a wise and beautiful woman.
Yes, she is.
Well, ladies, looks like we're all single again. But at least we could all be here for each other, huh? Ooh, there's Sheila from the gym. I'm about to hit it!
Hello, chocolate, Phyllis? Feeling small, powerless? Well, no one can help you now. No, you're fabulous. I bow down to you. Why, Phyllis, that's such a lovely compliment. But it's too little. Too late. Uncle Blue.
Only thing you have to explain is why you're not sharing. Well, break me off a foot, woman.
Good.
Mona Thorne. Yes, Billy, you'll have the press packets on time. Okay, bye. Mona Thorne. Oh, Jim, I need a list of the cities hosting the events, and I need it now. Thank you.
What else you need, baby girl?
Chauncey, show some respect. I am a vice president.
My bad. What else you need, vice president, baby girl?
Man, this talent search is wearing me out. For once, when I tell the ladies I'm working late, I'm not lying.
Sorry, Mona. I couldn't fit the delicious logo onto the contest rules. It seems I can't shrink things. I can only make them larger. Take that any way you like.
I don't know how we're gonna get everything finished. You know what we need? I'll tell you what we need. We need an assistant.
Done! You need some help? I got you some help.
How did you know?
Please, I'm the boss. I pay myself way more than I pay you to anticipate these things.
How much more?
You can't count that high. Everybody, this is Derek. Derek, meet Mona, Spencer, and Adam. Mona's the one that matters.
Welcome to Delicious, Derek. Now, usually we take you out to lunch on your first day, but we don't have time to eat anymore. So let's get cracking.
Well, Mona, Spencer, Adam, I just want to take this time to thank you all for this opportunity. And what better way to say thank you than with food? So, for Mona, I got you a chocolate chip cookie.
Oh.
Spencer, you look like a brownie man. And for Adam, a cupcake that captures his essence.
Oh, my favorite! Hello Kitty!
Are you psychic or something?
I'm your assistant. It's my job to know. I'll go get my things.
Let's just hope he can spell.
Who cares? My cupcake has pudding in the center.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me.
And since we're going to the aquarium, I decided on a theme lunch. Tuna fish sandwiches, goldfish crackers, and cookies shaped like Shamu.
Isn't Dee Dee amazing? I mean, I don't know how she finds time for me and the girls and still goes to law school.
Well, it helps to play hooky once in a while. Well, I'm telling. Carter, not in front of the girls.
Not in front of me. So, girls, tuna fish, huh? Hey, did you know you can tune a guitar, but you can't tune a fish? Kids don't get me.
We only laugh when it's funny.
Well, hello.
And goodbye. Time to go, kids.
Carter Del Toro. It's about time I met the famous author. You know, I thought it was just your picture on the book jacket, but your head is big.
I bet you're Phyllis.
Cute kids. Same mama.
You're definitely Phyllis.
Okay, little fishes, let's get swimming. Yay! tune a guitar? Oh, Mona.
Dee Dee's got a man. Where your man?
Believe me, Ma, if I knew, I would put on my good underwear and go there.
So how does big girl feel about being a big grandma?
Actually, Big Dee Dee doesn't know about Carter.
I know something about her daughter she doesn't. Woo, how am I gonna drop this bomb?
You are not going to tell her anything.
You never let me have any fun.
Welcome to my childhood. Derek, where is the mailing list I asked you to do yesterday?
Pleasure before business, Mona. I painted this for you.
Oh, world's greatest boss, thanks.
And thanks for the personalized horoscope, Derek. I really do feel like it's my time to shine.
Hey, Derek, that new scented soap in the bathroom smells fantastic. I can't stop washing my hands. Of course, it could be my OCD, but it does smell fantastic.
Well, Derek seems to be fitting in. Everybody loves him. Do you love him?
Well, he did hook me up with Alicia in legal. You know she wears that ring to keep unwanted brothers away. Turns out, I'm none unwanted.
And he did do a great job cataloging the video submissions.
Yeah, I did those last night. In exchange for the hookup with Alicia. But he did type those addresses like I asked.
No, I came in early this morning and typed those. What? He told me I was pretty.
Well, if I'm doing your work and you're doing my work, what's Derek doing?
Okay, what's it gonna cost to keep Phyllis from talking?
I never thought I'd say this, Dee Dee, but you don't have that kind of money. Oprah doesn't have that kind of money.
I've worked hard to keep Carter a secret, and I want it to stay that way.
Well, I don't get why you're still keeping him from your parents.
Let me tell you a little story. The time, summer of '96. The place, the Bay Area Gymnastics semifinals. I fell for Patrick, sweet, handsome prince of the pommel horse. Our eyes met over the chalk bucket, and we never looked back.
If you say he vaulted into your heart, I'm leaving.
Okay, long story short, my parents took one look at this public school boy with a strip mall haircut and promptly sent me on a trip to Europe.
You dated a guy from the wrong side of the tracks and got a trip to Europe? When I did that, all I got was mono.
The point is, he was taboo, and so is Carter. He's older, he's divorced, and he comes with 2 little cute pieces of baggage. All of the above, taboo.
Dee Dee, when your parents find out how much you like Carter, they'll deal with it. And if you don't tell them soon, my mom will. And since I forbid her to, it may already be too late.
You're right. I should just get it out in the open.
But if Carter doesn't make the cut, see if you can score 2 tickets to Tahiti. You're gonna need someone to help you snorkel through the pain.
Malo Elene, Islanders. Here for a cocktail?
What's going on?
It's Tonkin Tuesday. Didn't you get Derek's memo?
Oh, so Derek can type.
That man has brought so much joy into this dank hovel of a workplace. And I'm not ashamed to say it. He makes me feel more than I am. He completes me.
Ooh, great! You guys are just in time to get laid. Roasted pig in the break room in an hour.
Derek, we have a problem.
There are no problems on Delicious Island.
There's also no work being done on Delicious Island.
Look, Derek, we really like you, but we need you to focus and do...
Mona. You are so stressed. And stress angers the island gods. Well, at least that's what Kai tells us when she takes us to Tonga every year for our family reunion.
Family reunion?
Yeah, we're cousins.
They're cousins.
Thanks again for inviting me. It's a nice change to have a meal that doesn't come with a free toy.
Famous and funny. Our daughter's a lucky girl.
We're happy to have you. Surprised you've been dating our daughter for a month without our knowing of your existence, but still happy.
So, Carter, how many little cherubs do you have? 4, 5? Any you might not be aware of?
He has 2 beautiful little girls, Molly and Samantha.
And they love Dee Dee.
See, I haven't just added 1 person to my life, I've added 3. I've actually considered buying child seats for my Beamer.
And you should have seen how great she was with the girls when we went to the aquarium Tuesday morning.
Aditi, don't you have constitutional law on Tuesday mornings?
How do you know that?
Because I'm paying for it.
Isn't it nice to have such a successful author in the house? You're prolific for a 35-year-old. 36, 38. Feel free to stop me before I hit 40. Yes.
Well, I just turned.
Age doesn't matter, Mother. You of all people should know that.
Carter, you seem like a fine man. And obviously you make our little girl happy. Dee, bring out the good brandy.
Oh my, Daddy doesn't even bring out the good brandy for his own brother.
Because he's an alcoholic.
So?
I think Carter's a gem.
You do?
Absolutely. And Carter, I certainly hope you can join us for the holidays. We'll finally have someone tall enough to put the star on top of the tree. Not that I mind you standing on my shoulders, dear. You got some splaining to do.
I got something to explain?
Yes? Why would you let your baby sister date a man so obviously wrong for her?
Ah, Big Dee. I hope you're having a good day, because I'm about to ruin it.
She already knows about Carter, Ma.
Damn! I knew I should have sent that candygram.
But Dee Dee said the dinner was a big success. I heard Dad even brought out the good brandy.
No such thing. It's cheap stuff in a fancy decanter.
So he likes his brandy like he likes his women?
Yes. Charles has moved on from malt liquor in a shapeless brown bag.
Can we stop sniping and get back to blaming me for no reason?
The truth is, this relationship has your father and I very concerned.
Well, why aren't you having this conversation with Dee Dee?
Because if I say I don't approve, it'll drive Dee Dee right into Carter's arms. That's why you're going to convince her to break up with that want-to-be Walter Mosley.
This'll wreck you. Bet you didn't know Charles spent a night in jail.
Protest in college. Nice try.
Damn!
Honey, don't you see? Dee Dee's future is too bright for her to be skipping class to raise somebody else's kids. I mean, she's putting the children's needs before her own. I blame her nanny.
You should handle this yourself.
I am, by manipulating from the sidelines. Look, we're one big loving family now. I mean, we help each other. We support each other. We're the wind beneath each other's wings. Now, get out there and break up that happy couple. Yeah!
Hey, Dee Dee, look, what I'm about to tell you, it isn't going to be easy to hear, so...
My parents don't like Carter. Thanks, but I already know.
How could you possibly know that?
Hey, baby.
Ma, I was supposed to tell Dee Dee.
Then you should have taken those stairs 2 at a time.
Come on. You're not getting in my toolbox, Mr. Naughty Repairman.
Oh, hello, sweetheart.
Why are you here, dear? And can you come back later?
I can't believe you lied to me about my relationship, you brought Mona into it, and you don't like Carter.
It's like this, dear. We lied to you about your relationship, we brought Mona into it, and we don't like Carter.
Well, I guess I had it all wrong.
Sweetheart, Carter's impressive, but he's too old. And he's got 2 kids. That's a huge responsibility. Trust us, that is not an ideal way to start a relationship.
But we're making it work, and everyone makes compromises in their relationship.
That's true, dear, but one compromise you can never make is giving up your dreams for somebody else's.
You did it.
For once, we're not talking about me. Dee Dee, honey, you're trading in your youth and your freedom, and you'll never get them back. Ask Phyllis.
We just want you to be as happy as your mother and I are.
Running around the house like a couple of horny kids.
Well, Viagra is an amazing drug, you know.
Close the drapes, dear. Sweetheart, we just want your life to be easier.
And how about I just want my life to be my life?
Derek, could you send out these additional press packets?
Actually, I haven't sent out the first set yet, but I did make fresh coffee.
But I told you to FedEx them 2 days ago.
But did I mention that it's macadamia nut with a hint of cinnamon? And oh my goodness, I forgot what's got it.
Oh, macadamia nut's my favorite.
It's like you can see inside our souls.
Oh my God, have you tried this coffee? I think there's a hint of...
Cinnamon, I know. Guess who didn't send out the press kits?
Mona, how's my cousin working out?
I can't think of enough good things to say about him.
Can't say that I don't take care of you. So now the new publicist will be here in an hour. How long has she had the press kits?
Well, if I give them to her now, it would be 30 seconds.
So I take care of you, but you don't take care of me. Interesting. Don't throw away the classifieds.
Coffee, cuz. Oh, wait. I know how you like it. Word.
Somebody who knows how I like my coffee and my men. Whipped.
You should have seen their faces when I said I want my life to be my life. And when I left without kissing them goodbye, they knew I meant business.
Well, actually, Dee, I think they might have a point.
I know, it's outrageous. They're completely... What did you just say?
Baby, I had no idea you were missing classes on a regular basis. And I thought that kid seat in the car thing was just a joke.
Well, it's not. Neither is the childproofing I'm having done to my apartment.
Dee, you don't childproof for a 5 and an 8-year-old.
Even if you have really nice things?
Look, I'm just saying, your parents have a right to question the choices you're making.
No, they don't. I'm grown.
Yes, you are. But you can't ignore the fact that we're in different places in our lives. And I don't want to be the guy you look up at and resent 10 years from now.
Well, I'm starting to resent you right now for making me think about all this.
Oh, baby. Maybe we're just moving too fast. I mean, I gotta think about Molly and Samantha, who, by the way, are getting really attached to you. And I don't want my girls to get hurt.
So much to think about. Can't we just make out? Look, I haven't even planned what I'm gonna use for the eyes on my gingerbread men, and you want me to plan my whole life right now?
Well, you don't have to decide right now. But you do have to think about it.
Can't believe we're stuck with Cousin Kiss Ass. All he does is plan parties and Derek Steph poetry jam.
Yeah, and then we get blamed for him not sending out the press packets. Good coffee, though.
We just need to find a way to convince Kai to let me fire him.
Done.
Damn, woman, put a bell around your neck. I mean, good to see you, ma'am.
How long were you standing there?
Long enough to know my cousin's not cutting it. Now, why are you two covering his butt?
Because he's your cousin?
Hey, I got a business to run. I'd fire my mom if she was slacking off. Actually, I have, and that's why she's not talking to me. Look, Derek's a lot of fun, but I don't know what he's like to work with.
Neither do I.
I thought I'd get you some help. If Derek's making your job harder, can his ass.
I should probably do it before he puts out the happy hour hors d'oeuvres.
Happy favorite boss day.
Oh, Derek, that's so sweet. You're fired.
What? But I'm so popular.
I'm sorry, Derek, but it's not working out.
Who's gonna run the big top on Circus Thursday?
And who's gonna host a trivia contest?
Thanks, Mona. Extinguish the shining light in our murky world. We'll never forget you, Derek.
Bye, guys. Needless to say, Twister has been canceled.
Better you than me.
Mom, what are you doing here?
I can't stop thinking about the way things ended last night. Whatever you decide to do with Carter, you have my support.
We decided to take a break.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. We're just taking a step back so we can gain some perspective.
Oh, little dear, you must be hurting. Not being able to protect your children from pain is the hardest part of being a parent. I guess that's why I wasn't honest with you about Carter at first.
Mom, I understand, but You gotta accept the fact that I'm growing up, and you need to let me make my own choices.
Agreed.
And thanks for coming by here. I know it's hard for you to admit it when you're wrong.
I never said I was wrong. I said I loved you and supported you.
Well, I'll take what I can get.
Anything I can do for you now?
You wanna go shopping? I could use a little pick-me-up.
You don't ever need a reason to shop. I'll call Neiman's and tell them to hold our parking space.
Hey, everybody, it's Pajama Day! Yay! You think you can buy our love back with a crappy theme day and some pecan sandies? Think again.
So nobody dressed up for Pajama Day?
Guess it's just you and me, Mona. But crank up the heat. I'm freezing.
I noticed.
Cheers to my little girl for landing a position at the very prestigious law firm of Seraph Banks in Washington.
Soon to be Seraph Banks, Washington, and Thorne, or as we'll call it, Thorne and Others.
Well, I was the firm's top intern, handpicked by the Daryl Washington, one of Esquire magazine's top 10 men to watch, and I got paid to watch him.
After 14 years of private school, 4 years of college, and 3 years of law school, my business manager is ecstatic that you've ended up with a job.
Dee Dee Thorne is finally joining the workforce. You do realize that's Monday through Friday, right?
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me.
So I said to Cameron, surely you don't expect me to go home with you before we finish dinner? And then he showed me his ripped abs. I said, screw the McNuggets, I'll get us a cab.
So, Mona, we're getting down to the wire. What's going on with these producers you've been promising me for the talent search?
Trust me, they are mega A-list, and I am minutes away from closing the deal.
So who are they? You know I hate secrets. And Jim Belushi, but that's a whole nother story.
Look, I know it sounds superstitious, but I don't want to jinx it.
Fine. You know, I'm really trusting you on this one. And if you don't come through, that's your ass.
Adam, your phone's just ringing and ringing.
Oh, sorry. I'll go turn the ringer off.
Here's the final contracts. I dotted every I and crossed every T.
Woo! I can breathe again. You know, I can't believe we actually signed Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, the most successful music producing team of all time. I gotta go tell Kai. Wait. The dates are wrong.
No way. We booked them for a year from now?
How the hell did this happen?
It must have gotten switched at some point. I bet it was Cheryl in business affairs. You know, she's had it out for me ever since I dropped off at the BART station after we had relations. She lives in Oakland. I was tired.
Okay, you can't blame this on business affairs. I trusted you with these details.
I know, but don't worry. I think I got a plan to fix this.
What are we gonna do? Change all the computers and calendars to next year?
Okay, then give me a minute to come up with plan B.
So you're telling me in order to get Jimmy and Terry, all I have to do is find a new producer for Pink, pay for a Learjet to fly them in from London, and get P. Diddy to cancel his white party. Let me get back to you. No, I'm not crying. It's just a bad connection.
Oh, baby, I hate to see you so upset. Have some gumbo. Nothing relieves stress like gumbo.
Yesterday you said nothing relieves stress like chicken pot pie.
Well, yesterday I had chicken pot pie. Today I have gumbo. Now eat up.
I can't believe I blew the biggest opportunity of my career. But it's my own fault because I put all my energy into my first choice.
Oh, baby, I know what you mean. I did the same thing with your father.
Ma, you're not helping. I'm running out of time here and I need somebody with a name.
Have you tried Morgan Freeman? He's a celebrity and he likes music. And if you need help sealing the deal, I'd be willing to have dinner and then some.
I just got the worst news ever.
Bangs are going out of style?
No. The firm that offered me the job is downsizing, and my mentor, Darrell Washington, and I got downsized with it.
You lost your job before you even got it? Girl, let me get you some gumbo. Nothing relieves stress like some gumbo.
This is gonna take a whole lot more than your mom's leftovers.
Oh, please. You'll just get Daddy to fix it for you like you always do.
Mona, I'm a grown woman. I don't make a habit of running to my daddy every time I have a problem.
Didn't you get him to send over his mechanic this morning because your Beamer had a flat tire?
That's different. That involves grease.
And didn't he get you this very job?
No, Dad's connections might have gotten me in the door, but I'm the one who earned the internship, and I'm the one who got the job offer.
Then problem solved. If you got this without Daddy, you can fix this without Daddy.
Of course I can, and I will.
And you can't have your mother talk to Daddy about fixing it either.
Damn you.
Hey, brought you some Forgive Me brownies.
You think you can make this better with food?
But they're homemade. All right, they're from a mix. All right, I bought them. All right, I found them in the break room and took them before Thick Nicky from promotions got to them. But my heart was in the right place.
Spencer, my job is on the line, thanks to you. The finalists are going to be here on Friday, and we only have a week to get them ready for the showcase, and now they don't have any producers to get ready with. If the finalists tank, Kai's not going to sign any of them. So look, you need to think. So close the door on your way out, if you can do that right.
Wow, you're really mad at me.
Maybe because I was up all night trying to find replacements because of your screw-up.
Mona, I can't tell you how bad I feel. But I better take these brownies back to Thick Nicky. Because if she gets hungry, nobody's own meal is safe.
Kai's looking for you. I told her you were out getting your hair done. She found that hard to believe, but it bought you a little time.
Thanks. I don't want to talk to her until I figure this out. Have we heard back from the other producers?
Yeah. 3 are in the studio, 2 are out of the country, and 1 is getting calf implants. And that's not where he needs a little extra, believe me.
I just can't believe the showcase is falling apart.
Mona, every cloud has a silver lining. Let me tell you a little story. The time, last Monday. The place, the coffee station.
You have been spending way too much time with Big Didi.
You can't spend too much time in the presence of greatness. Anyway, Dave was arguing with Harry from accounting about some unpaid invoice. Well, it got more heated than either of them expected, and the next thing you know, they were having a vicious slap fight with the hot chocolate packets. All the while, I stood calmly by, observing.
Gotta be a point in there somewhere.
My point is, there's a similarity in that and what's happening between you and Spencer. Hello? I'm not involved in either conflict. For once, I'm blameless. My job's secure.
Call that a silver lining?
No, I call it a friggin' miracle.
So you can see from my academic record and my stellar performance here that I am an asset to your firm, and it would behoove you to keep me. I will work diligently and without complaint. I truly believe it is in the best interest of this firm to reconsider my reconsideration.
I must say I'm very impressed by the eloquence of your speech, Miss Thorne. And even more impressed that you managed to slip past security and get in here to see me.
You can file that under resourceful. Now, can I file my name under employed?
There's no question in my mind that you belong with this firm.
Ah, I knew you'd agree.
Unfortunately, I have no say in the matter. You see, my position has been eliminated as well.
But you're the Seraph of Seraph Banks in Washington. If Washington is gone and Seraph is gone, then...
Yes, it's now just the law firm of Banks. May he rot in hell.
Oh, what am I supposed to do now?
Same thing I'm doing. Start looking for a job. With the economy the way it is, I'm gonna call my daddy first. He's got great connections.
There's got to be at least one job opening in the legal profession. You think it's too late to send my application into The Apprentice? I could be the crazy black one.
No child of mine will be an underling to a man who has such a profoundly unnatural relationship with his blow dryer.
Mom, this is so much harder than I thought it would be. Every other good firm has already filled their positions.
Sweetheart, please let your father help you. I mean, what's the use of being well connected if you don't use the connections?
I don't want Daddy involved.
Then let me help you. I have been dying to cash in on some of the dirt I've collected over the years at those boring city council bruncheons.
Mother, that would be unethical. What kind of dirt?
Well, let's just say what some of our local male judges wear under their robes is racy-lacy and definitely hand-washable. I can make you a judge with one phone call.
Mom, I'm gonna do this on my own. But thanks for offering to commit a felony to advance my career.
Wait till you see what I do to get you a rich husband.
So that's the whole story, Kai, and I take full responsibility for what happened, but I'm sure that the showcase will be a success, even without celebrity producers. Well, say something.
I'll say the truth sucks. Yeah, you need to go with my idea.
I'm not doing that.
Trust me, Kai is not gonna fire somebody who has 2 months to live.
I'm not telling Kai of dengue fever. I don't even know what it is.
Nobody does. That's the beauty. It got me out of 2 leases and a commitment ceremony.
I'm gonna use it to get out of jury duty. I've run out of wisdom teeth.
You've run out of wisdom. That's why we're in this mess. I'm gonna have to find a way to talk to Jimmy and Terry alone. No agents, no managers, and no stories of imminent death. You'll just get Daddy to fix it for you.
Sweetheart, please let your father help you.
No. No. That is weak, and I am better than that. Hello?
Hey, D, it's Daddy. Did you just call me?
Yeah. I just called to say hi. Hi.
Uh-oh. I recognize that tone from your mother. You need something. Are you gonna wear it or drive it?
I do need something. I need to let you know that I love you.
I love you too. Bye.
Damn caller ID.
Dee Dee, this thing with the producers has gotten Dad. What are you doing here?
Dee Dee was just catching me up on what's going on with her.
I knew she'd get around to it.
Tea, Mona? It's hot and you might burn your tongue, which would keep you from saying something you shouldn't.
Uh-oh. Sorry, girls, I gotta take this one. It's American Express. You know, ever since my heart attack, they always give me a heads up when your mother's on a shopping spree. Break it to me gently, Yolanda. I got my medicine standing by.
You go to Daddy to fix this.
I haven't told him anything about my situation, and I'm not gonna.
But that would be completely out of character. How can I be judgmental if you keep changing up on me?
I like to keep you guessing. But it has been hard not to ask Daddy for help, especially once I realized I'd exhausted all my other resources.
I guess we both needed a plan B, huh?
Yeah, but I've never needed one before. Usually by this time, fate has stepped in and rescued me.
Well, Dee Dee, you just have to have faith in your own ability. But I do have to give you credit for not running to Dad when the law firm rescinded their offer.
What? Sweetheart, why didn't you say something? I can fix that with one phone call.
Hey, I didn't tell him you did.
You. Isn't the cloud over my head dark enough?
Well, I'm here to lift it up, because I got Jimmy and Terry on the phone. They rearranged their schedule, and they'll be here today.
If you're lying, you're gonna get a stapler to the head.
Nah, it's true. I just did what any strong male professional in my position would do. Cry like a woman until they said yes.
Thank you! I can't believe you did it!
It was your idea. Besides, I was the one who messed things up. I couldn't let you take the fall.
Because you know I would have put a staple in your head. I'm gonna go tell Kai the good news. Thank you.
I take it things are back on track?
Yep, and I owe it all to you.
How long did you tell Jimmy and Terry Mona had to live?
3 months. I thought the extra month would make it less of a bummer being around her.
Out of thousands of submissions, you are the best of the best. I know most of you thought you'd never get a shot like this, but you did. You deserve it. Don't blow it.
I love it when Kai takes charge like this. The strength, the power. I feel oddly aroused.
But she's a woman.
Well, everyone has a flaw.
This is going to be an intense and exciting week, and it's already started out with a highlight. You've met me. And now Mona Thorne, my wisely chosen protege, has a special surprise.
I'm about to bring out 2 legends in the music business. Now, these guys will help determine who gets a deal with us. I'm as thrilled to introduce them as you are going to be to work with them. I give you Grammy Award-winning super producers Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis.
Well, obviously you know who we are. And if you don't, you shouldn't be here.
Yes, this is correct, Jimmy Jam. So we came here to hear about you. So, you're gonna get started right over here.
I'm Chip Days, and I'm a 24-year-old singer-songwriter from the ATL by way of Hartsville, South Carolina.
I'm Tiffany. And I'm Serena, and we are Pole. We're singer-songwriters from New York. I work in merchandising, and Serena works at a bank.
I'm Craig.
And I'm Zaina. I'm an 18-year-old singer-songwriter.
And I'm a 22-year-old songwriter / rapper and a part-time construction worker from the south side of Chicago.
I'm Yasmin. I'm 22. I'm from Oakland, and I've been a singer-songwriter for the last 4 years.
And we're Jambalaya from LA. I'm Sean.
I'm Marson.
I'm Regina.
I'm Andrew. And when we're not playing music, Andrew and myself are waiters, Regina's in marketing, and Marson's a photographer.
Now that we're done with the kumbaya, let's get to work.
Mona looked pretty good for somebody in her condition.
She's not contagious, is she? No.
Well, today was a total waste of makeup.
Speak for yourself. Oh, that's right, you always do.
Look, I know I get paid to listen to people complain, but by the time I got to my last patient, I was fried. And after she droned on about having to stare at the computer screen all day, I snapped. Oh, you hate your job? Well, there's a support group for that. It's called Everybody.
And when are you seeing your shrink again, Ma?
Tuesday. And I hope she's in a better mood than she was the last time.
Oh, hey, Phyllis.
Hey.
Mona, can I use your laptop? I'm researching new law firms and my DSL's not working.
You're still looking for that job?
Yep. The search continues. I stopped Dad from making that call.
It wouldn't have worked anyway. The man has no juice. I don't know why you put him on a pedestal. Okay, I do know. Makes it easier to look him in the eye.
I'm just gonna keep looking until I find a job on my own. Because I chose to believe my big sister, who said if I have faith in my abilities, something good will happen. Something good will happen, right?
Dee Dee, what makes life interesting is not always knowing what's going to happen next. Excuse me.
I'm Mona Thorne.
Mm-hmm.
These are for you.
Really?
Really?
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, they're from Jimmy and Terry. For a brave girl in these trying final days.
What does that mean?
I guess it means the finalists are all so talented, it's going to be tough deciding who will sign. But wasn't it thoughtful of them to send these?
Mm-hmm. Sure was. Usually to score flowers this nice, you gotta be dying or something.
I believe I have a small Asian man to crush. And I am extremely embarrassed and a little disappointed to admit I am not dying. And I understand completely if you want to back out.
Come on, girl, that's not us.
We always knew Spencer's story was a little shady. But we love what you're doing here, so you can count us in.
Yeah, and besides, we may have a chance to transform somebody's life.
Get a chance to take a break from the studio and possibly get a little sleep.
Sleep. I've heard of that.
Well, I love you guys, and thank you for telling me that Spencer's the one who told you I only had 3 months to live. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a large black man to crush. So, if you have any questions or you need anything the night of the showcase, see Adam. He is our point person.
Venue management specialist.
I think you should be happy with the title employee. And Spencer has hired his shady friend Maceo to shoot everything going on this week for a documentary. And this isn't Girls Gone Wild, so I don't want to see anybody drunk and naked. This label needs to sign a breakout artist. Some of your jobs are riding on it. I won't say who. That's part of the fun for me. So, get out there and make me proud. Or at the very least, don't embarrass me.
Why is everybody looking at me?
So about the finalists. Do you have an early favorite? Because if you do, I could really clean up in the office pool.
First of all, that's unethical.
And there'll be a problem in the music business because...
Secondly, I have no inside info to give you since I like all 5 acts.
Well, you have to like 4 of them a little less, so get ready to crush some dreams, Toots.
Can you believe, Kai? What does she mean by don't embarrass me? Jimmy Terry, my favorite super producer! What's up, dog? Listen, I thought we were supposed to hook up together last night. I went to that club y'all told me about, but I ain't see y'all there.
Something else came up.
Huh. Well, y'all wanna hit that place tonight?
And something else is gonna come up tonight, too.
Well, you gotta tell me how you hooked up with such hot women. I want me one of them. I mean, not yours, but somebody hot.
I'll get back to you on that.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'll call you.
Yeah, okay, good. Damn, we're gonna have to get the cell phone number changed again.
Yes.
Hello? I knew Phyllis must be around. There's no mistaking the pungent aroma of dairy and lard.
Big Dee Dee. I would offer you some sausage, but I know you don't like eating your own kind.
So, Hibiscus, I wanted to congratulate you on your recent success. And to show you how proud I am, I brought you a little something to wear to the showcase.
My daughter doesn't need your fancy designer dress just
It's
to go
amazing. I'll take it. Splendid. Your father may be out of town, but I'll be there. I mean, we can't have you wearing an outfit your mother whipped up out of old curtains.
Why not? You married what I whipped up out of old husbands.
Wow, Dee Dee, that was really nice of your mom. That's one less thing I have to worry about for the showcase.
Oh, well, Mona, my class load's really light right now. I can be your executive assistant.
Thanks. I need all the help I could get. I've been so stressed out. I can't remember feeling this paralyzed about making a decision.
Mona, you pick talent all the time. Why are you suddenly freaked out?
Well, I guess because I'm so invested in all the artists. I mean, how am I going to choose just one of them?
Maybe it'll help if you just keep an eye on Jimmy and Terry and see who they're leaning towards.
That's not a bad idea.
You're saying that like you're surprised. Why is she saying that like she's surprised?
It should be real fun, man.
Yeah, man, I got the 5 envelopes right here. We'll go ahead and do our thing.
You have any early favorites?
Well, since we haven't heard anybody sing yet, I'd have to say no.
Right. Smart. That's why you're Jam and Lewis.
I want to welcome everybody to what we like to call our domain, and that's the recording studio. What we're going to do is we're going to have each of y'all take one of these envelopes, and in these envelopes there's going to be some songs. Now, we know y'all know how to do your own songs, but what about some other people's songs? Let's see what kind of style and grace you can put on somebody else's songs.
Yes, grace.
Envelope shuffling by Terry Lewis, my partner. Thank you, Terry Lewis. You do a wonderful job shuffling those envelopes. You will have 5 minutes to prepare your rendition of whatever song that is happens to be in there. Y'all work it out, and we'll be back.
Yes, we want perfection.
Yeah.
And crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining.
He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands.
Yeah, he got the sun in his hands. He got the moon and the stars in his hands. He got the wind and the clouds in his hands. He got the whole wide world in his hands. He got the sun and the rain in his hands. He got the moon and the stars in his hands. He got the wind and the clouds in his hands. He got the whole wide world in his hands. Yeah.
For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out of the old ball game.
Oh, man. But that's okay. We're going to get you 5 minutes. You do your thing.
Okay.
Go in that secret decoder belt buckle you got. You know, figure it out, brother. You know, send out as SOS or something.
Yeah, you need to be a little more chipper chip.
Yeah.
Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride, from every mountainside, let freedom ring, let freedom ring.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Yeah, how I wonder what you are.
All right. Definitely made that choice.
All right, Chip. How you feeling, dude?
Yeah, I'm all right.
All right. Have fun, man.
Darling, I apologize for things I ain't done yet, but in time
Hold on.
to tell.
I know what I was going to say. You know, we can always fix notes if the notes are wrong, but we can't fix emotion. There's no machine that does that. Only you can do that. So give me the emotion. Even if you're going to miss the note, still give me the emotion.
Okay.
Can I say one thing?
You can say two
Have
things.
you,
Mona.
have you been in love?
Oh, yeah.
Is that, like, what would you do to keep her from walking out that door?
That's deep.
I'll be right here, I'll be right here for you. Oh, wow.
Great job, man.
Appreciate it.
How was that? You like that? Was that good? Were you feeling
I
that
like
that time?
that. If I was your girl, I would have had to walk back in.
Well, I'm gonna be all right too.
Yeah. Oh, here's the thing, though. I like that laugh because, see, that's what the song is to me. The chorus is very rejoiceful. I'm going to be all right. And when you say that, if you smile when you sing that, we can hear that.
Okay.
Okay? Trust me.
Okay.
So just remember everything he said. Don't remember it. Just say it.
And now forget everything I said and just have fun and sing. That's the key.
You have anything to say?
Your song is beautiful. You are beautiful, and you sound great. So know that, and like they were saying, just let it shine.
Okay.
It's all there.
Yes. Thank you, Paula.
Yes.
Can I say something?
No.
Hello, ladies.
Hello.
Which one is Tiffany and which one is the other one?
I'm about to say I'm Serena. What's wrong with me? I'm Tiffany.
See?
That's Serena.
I knew it. Here we go.
Give it to us.
Then I left with no goodbye, no reason why I love shouldn't. And now I know what you meant to my life.
You got the concept. Y'all hit it real nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Craig and Zayna. Hello?
Yes.
I like when y'all do stuff together. I mean, that's part of, you know, being a duo. So while he's rapping, go ahead and inject your little stuff in there.
Okay, while he's rapping?
Yeah, just do your little...
Just co-signing.
Just do your little stuff, you know?
Right. And also, even when he's singing, Zaina, you're there. We're looking at you too.
The way I'm looking at you, the way you looking at me, make me wanna flee to room 112B. You see, I know you feel the same damn way. You need a ride to the crib, I'm going that same damn way. But hey, on the way we could stop, fill up your belly. Damn, your boyfriend blowing you up. Turn off your celly, girl. Cause when I'm poking, it's worse than a beat stick. She's like...
Yeah. You were getting ready to do it that
That's
time.
how you hit it at the end, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Body gonna die, cause this got to stop. I'm trying to keep alive of our hip-hop.
Right there, that's it, right?
Yeah.
It needs Woo, to, that comes up quick. Genie, you sound good there. Plow, drums and bass.
Wait.
Love you. Here we go.
Trying to keep alive the vibe.
Okay. That was cool, and y'all just follow right along, and that's good. Okay.
Broke a string in the middle, sorry, man.
That's what you do when you play aggressive.
Here, Mona, I brought you a protein shake. Extra soy, extra carob.
Oh my God, that's exactly what I wanted. How did you know?
It's my job to anticipate your needs. Besides, Daddy taught me everything there is to know about handling a woman on the verge.
Hey, you know that thing you asked me to do? Well, I did it.
You finally took the Brothers Do It Mo Better bumper sticker off your cutlass?
That's actually what connects the bumper to the car. So it looks like Jimmy's leaning toward, and Terry's digging.
Damn, I thought they'd have the same favorite, and then I'd know who to go with. Now that they're split, the pressure's even worse.
Mona, I've been thinking. You've earned the right to be the lone voice of Delicious in choosing who we're gonna sign. So I'm stepping aside, and I'm leaving it up to Jimmy, Terry, and you. What? Pressure's on, girl. Don't let me down.
Didi, could you find me a couple of... Okay, that's starting to scare me.
Mona, this showcase is supposed to be fun. Why are you so miserable?
Well, if I wasn't feeling enough pressure, Kai goes and makes it worse by trusting me to make the decision without her. What kind of twisted freak of a boss does that?
The kind that believes in you. Listen, just a week ago, you told me to trust my instincts and believe in myself. It was good advice. You should take it.
Thanks, Didi. You know everything I need.
You know, this kind of moment could really help us sell this. Yeah, especially if we can get him to kiss.
First, I'd like to acknowledge Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis for working tirelessly and not charging you nearly as much as you should have. Thank you for hooking a sister up. Tonight is the culmination of a nationwide talent search, and one of these artists is going to be signed to our label.
Honestly, if I didn't have music in my life, I would probably just go crazy.
When the rain comes tumbling down, oh, can't see the tears fall down my face. And when it seems all hope is gone, something in my heart shows me the way. But when I realized that my worth was more, I would hurt no more. I wouldn't think twice, cause I paid the price. So you don't have to worry, cause I'll be fine. No matter what the story, I'm still gonna shine. Situations will happen, but I'ma be alright. So many changes, and I've learned to embrace it. There are many roads I could have taken. I found the peace within, now I'm ready for anything. But when I realized that my worth was more, I would hurt no more. I wouldn't think twice, cause I paid the
We should win because we hot to death. You know what I'm saying?
I'm here, boy. I don't know what it is, but I like you. The way you dress, the way you talk, the way you boy. It's just something about the way you talk, something about the way you walk, something about the way you lick your lips. Make me wanna come and switch my pimps. I don't really know just what it is to make me wanna leave my man in dip. Up to the crib in my clothes and spit. Boy, you got me feeling.
I'm just trying to take you home tonight. I just wanna take you home tonight. So what's up, shorty? And if you with it, then come on, let's ride. Let's get it cracking, my song tonight. Let's get it on tonight. I'm just trying to take you home tonight. I just wanna take you home tonight. So what's up, shorty? And if you with it, then come on, let's ride. Let's get it cracking, my song tonight. Let's get it on tonight.
Thank you for getting me past that beefy security guard. I hope you told him who I was.
I certainly did. And he was chagrined to have mistreated RuPaul the way he did.
What's unique about Tiffany and I is that our sound, we sound like no one else.
Again, sometimes just for I know that I'm sorry for what I did not. Can only dream and look to the sky. I seem to think you hear my cry. All in one day I changed what was meant to be, and now fairy tale has no happy ending, and I left with no goodbye, no reason why I love shouldn't, and now I know that you're into my life. Sometimes, but I won't get the chance to say that I'm sorry for what I did not. Can only dream and look to the sky. Baby, believe me, I know that you hear my cry.
I'm nervous, you know, so I'm kind of blown away already. So if I pass out, yeah, somebody sweep me up, you know.
Darling, we could be happy eternally forever. Are you down? There were times when we fought and we pissed each other off. Not saying we can't grow, but there's one thing that I know. See, I did that before, babe. I can't walk through that door no more. I'm stronger now. I put it down, oh yeah. And I can't do the things I used to do. Cause baby, I'm in love with you forevermore. Oh baby, oh. Cause I love you, baby. And girl, ain't going nowhere. No, no, no. I'll be right here. I'll be right here for you. Oh, wow. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, tell me you love me, baby. Woo. Can you tell me you love me? I love you. And I love you too. I do. Could you take me back? Cause love can't feel like this. A tearing what's left of us, apart from us, something we won't miss. Said love used to be so good, but now life's gotten in the way. Do we stay? Oh baby, I don't know, baby. Thank you. Thank you.
What if I picked the wrong artist? And Kai hates them a month from now.
Mona, they're waiting for you.
I just need a minute to calm down.
But you look so at ease at the judges' table.
I was fronting for Jam and Lewis. You want to lose my cool in front of Jam and Lewis?
Mona, the showcase can't continue until you're out there.
Really?
I think our greatest strength is working as a unit together to get what we want to get across and and do it passionately.
Need to hit 'em up, whistle for the minimum. Rap without guns, till the drugs was fun, till you can buy some 22s. Front is platinum, drums is that them, sure they hold the mic. Then they pit because they acting like a Dolomite. Take a show tonight, I'ma break this head down. Hip hop got shot, was born to now found. Laying on the ground, so cover the blood. Nose down in the gutter, with a mouth full of mud. Didn't know who he was when he rose to speak. It scribbled out his mouth and his clothes was weak. Take your hip hop, don't you remember your name? Remember on the two when Big Daddy came. Remember Fury's father and Sugar Hill Gang with the bang bang boogie. Up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat. He just stand. I was getting built. He is sold for cheap. Seen her on the street. She was looking for pay. She was trying to get away, but her man was making a stay. Slapped her in the face, but she went and go pop. Thought her wanted down a block. Trying to get her to stop and her a shot. Rock, you don't stop. I live for hip hop, die for hip hop, breathe for hip hop, cry for hip hop. Flying a ribbon in the sky for hip hop. If I could, I would make hip hop my right. Hip hop, you the love of my life. No, I love you. Put the speaker next to my chest so I can hug you. Gotta be brother, I can gangsta back, but I still love you even though you make me mad. Hip hop got jive, heard the pop. Was a blast among the blast. Then he just dropped. Somebody called a cop. This got to stop. Trying to keep alive of our hip hop. 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 Trying to keep alive the vibe, the vibe, the vibe.
Okay, Mr. Jam and Mr. Lewis, it is time to decide, and the first one up is Chip.
I thought Chip did a nice job overall.
I really loved the appeal that Chip had, especially with the ladies.
He jumped down off the stage and had them screaming.
Craig and Zaina.
In the studio, Zaina kind of carried it a little bit more. But here live, it seemed like she fell into the back.
I'd love to see her come out of her shell a little more.
She's a better singer than I think she even knows.
I agree.
All right, now Yasmin, her tape was absolutely wonderful. One of the best of the bunch.
In the studio, it seemed like she was a little too nervous. When you get under the microscope, you really have to hit it. Because what's most important in the record business is the record.
You know, we could use all these artists. That's the crazy thing. I don't know how we're going to pick one. Serena and Tiffany.
I thought the studio was fantastic. Now,
excellent studio.
Blew me away in the studio.
Unfortunately, I didn't think the live performance was quite up to the par of those other elements. But I will say they ended really strong.
That's a song that if it was on the radio, I would say, oh, wow, who's this? What's happening?
Right, exactly. You'd be going, I didn't delicious sign.
Right. Yeah. But we are looking for an overall act that can pull it off in the studio and can sell a tour. Now we have our band, Jambalaya.
Oh, this is a great looking group right here.
That's right.
A lot of diversity. I thought they had a lot of energy.
You saw how the crowd reacted to this.
But energy gets energy.
Energy does get energy.
But does energy make hit records? And we are a record company. Ooh, this is all fabulous.
Oh, Lordy.
What don't you need?
Yeah.
I would like you to start, Mr. Lewis.
You're a true record executive, Mona. I can tell. Now
Yes.
I know why you got the job.
I will take the compliment.
Now I know why you got
Mr.
the
Jam.
job. Because you're just so diplomatic. So what are we going to do? We going to eliminate one?
Let's eliminate one.
One at a time?
One at a time.
I can't look. Go ahead. You start.
Okay, one at a time.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Everybody here is super duper talented. And nobody should give up on their dream. This is just the first step for everybody, including the person that we ultimately sign. Without any further ado, I would like to announce that the signing for Delicious Records to be produced by Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis.
So delicious.
Is Tiffany and Serena.
Hi. Thank you for believing in me.
Oh, that was a test. I wanted to see if you could handle the pressure. Truth is, if I had the money, I would have signed them all. So there was no wrong decision. Because to get to tonight, you made 5 great ones. Thank you.
Mona, you should be really proud.
You know what? For the first time in a long time, I really am.
It just felt like fate, which is why we think that this is our time.
Hey, I wanted you to know I put together the online press kit for Adonis.
Okay, I would get on you for not knocking, but you throw me when you do work on your own.
Well, I tried calling you from my office, but your line was busy.
Oh, sorry, Spence. My mom has been calling all morning, so I took the phone off the hook. I can barely get any work done.
She can't be that bad.
I have some faxes for you. They're all from Phyllis.
Mona, you only have one mother, so pick up the damn phone. Love the woman who has stretch marks because of you, Mom.
Your mother needs a hobby, like a man.
It's always been my favorite hobby.
She's been extra needy lately, and I think she's just reacting to me spending more time with my dad. It's her.
You should answer it. It might be important.
Yeah, Ma? Wow, I am glad you called. Captain Midnight just coughed up a 2-pound hairball.
Actually, she faxed a picture of it.
It was important to the cat.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me.
Mona, I know you wanted a quiet evening alone after a hectic day of dodging your mother, so I got you your favorite Blair Underwood film since I know how much you love him.
Wait a minute, you love him.
And so will you as soon as he flashes that flawless smile or rips off his shirt, whichever you see first.
You are a good little sister.
Your hot chocolate is right there, but be careful. 2 big sips of my special sleepy time mix and you are crashing like a...
Still not quiet.
Oops, sorry. Just relax. There is nothing here to disturb your quiet, peaceful tranquility.
Why the hell is it so dark in here? I got nothing to do. I knew you had nothing to do, so I thought we'd do it together. What we watching?
My nerves shatter into a million pieces.
Ooh, I haven't seen that one. Sounds scary.
It is. Well, you might as well stick around, too.
Yay! Girls' night out. Only in. Bring on the Blairathon. Oh, Phyllis, I've been trying to get a hold of you, but your phone's always busy.
Gee, I wonder who she's calling.
Remember my professor, Martin Wilkins? He played poker with us that one time?
You mean the bitter, sad sack going through that nasty divorce who walks around with a chip on his shoulder, mad at the world, and disgruntled with life in general?
Yeah, him. He's very interested in you.
Set it up. What? He's working, breathing, and we both hate our exes. And I never turn down a free meal from a younger man. After we eat, I'm gonna have to share my Pepto with him. Thanks for thinking of me, Dee Dee.
Where are you going?
I gotta go dust off my dating clothes and start shaving everything I can reach.
Oh.
You know, Charles, it's nice of you to take the trash out of Mona's, but you can't just leave big items like that out on the curb.
So, Martin, I see you still honoring your Boy Scout commitment by helping a little old lady.
So you're my daughter's professor. I've heard a lot about you.
And you must be the ex-husband. I've heard a lot about you as well. From the way Phyllis described you, I thought you'd be about 2 feet tall.
That's just how I felt when I was married to her.
That's nothing. When I was married, I only felt the crumbling facade of my will to live.
Well, that's all behind you now. Marty and I are on a third date.
That's wonderful. Blink one time if you need help.
Third date with Phyllis. That explains the sadness in your eyes.
That's an astigmatism. My ex-wife took my glasses in the divorce.
But she left the best part for me. Marty and I had a fantastic night.
It's the longest I've spent with a woman without curling up into the fetal position and clutching my wallet.
Give it time, buddy. Give it time.
Hey.
Hey. Oh, hey, Ma. You haven't dropped by in a while. Whatever you've been doing, I approve.
Unless it's illegal.
I still approve.
Well, we just wanted to stop by and say hello to Dee Dee.
And thank her for fixing us up.
All I did was bring two beaten down, lonely, desperate souls together. It's a gift.
You know, Marty, I've always thought of these two as my girls.
You have?
Yeah. It's like I have two daughters. One gives me boyfriends, and the other one gives me problems.
Those problems fill your days, old woman.
It was my pleasure. I'm just glad you two are getting along.
I've had a delightful evening, except for the awkward banter in the hall and the family tension you could cut with a knife. However, I must prepare. In the morning, I'm giving a tort lecture on res ipsa loquitur.
Ooh, I love it when he talks like that.
Now I'm off to my place, a sad hovel shrouded in depressing memories. But I had a lovely time, Phyllis. I've never seen anyone eat so much peel and eat shrimp in one sitting. Turns me on.
Oh, what a night. But first things first, I gotta get out of these support holes. I got a filet mignon pressing up against my waistband. But as soon as I free my flesh, I will give you all the highlights.
Things are working out just the way I hoped.
With the professor?
No, with Phyllis. When Professor Wilkins asked about her, I figured it was the perfect opportunity for your mother and I to share a special bond.
Okay, but just know that being Phyllis Thorne's daughter involves 24-hour access, a daily guilt trip, and a thumb callus from coupon clipping.
I think I can handle it.
Someone get in here. Mama needs some help with these pantyhose. They're stuck around my thighs.
I'll help you, Phyllis.
Oh, word of advice, make her stand up so you have gravity on your side.
You know, picking it up every so often isn't going to make the men call.
Well, it's just usually my mom has called 10 times by now. Are the phones out?
Oh, she called. To get Dee Dee's cell number. They're having lunch at the Rib Roundup. She even bought your sister a pair of size 0 eating pants.
She did? I haven't gotten any new eating pants since Christmas.
Well, the more time Dee Dee spends with Phyllis, the more time you have to yourself. Now you can date, work out, fix yourself up a little.
You're bringing me down. Are you trying to take my mom's place?
Aw, don't worry. I'm here for you. You know you can always count on me. I'm your rock. Huh?
Thanks, Spence. You know, it's nice to know that you'll always be...
Ooh, sandwich cart's here. Rock's gotta eat.
Hey, Dee Dee, what'd you want to show me?
I needed your opinion on something before Phyllis gets back.
What? Ma was here? She didn't even stop by to say hi.
Well, she was in a hurry. She's taking the professor on a Costco run. He needed a patio chair, an eye exam, and a 12-pack of deodorant. And she's getting me king crab legs.
King crab? She only gets me imitation fish sticks.
I wanted to know if you think Phyllis would like this.
You got my mom a cat scrapbook.
Complete with if they could see me meow stickers. Since we started connecting, I thought it would be nice if I supported her interests.
Don't you have your own dysfunctional mother to tend to?
Luna, are you jealous?
Dee Dee, are you crazy? You don't know my mom like I do. She will turn on you on a dime.
Now, I know Phyllis can be tough.
Oh, you grew up with a lot of things, but my mother's toughness is not one of them.
Well, contrary to what you think, I found Phyllis to be one of the sweetest, kindest, and most gentle women I've ever known.
Do you know what the hell kind of day I had? Marty Wilkins had the nerve to show up at my doorstep with a pillow and the luggage he bought at Costco. He said it was time to take our relationship to the next level and cohabitate.
So, what happened?
What happened? I'll tell you what happened. I told him I fell for that crap with Ray and I wasn't gonna fall for it again. Then I went ghetto on his tail and threw his sorry butt out. And do you know what that fool did?
She's about to tell you.
I'll tell you what he did. I just got a call from animal control. He turned me into the city. I got 5 cats. That's 1 cat over the legal limit. Now I got to get rid of one of them. And do you know who I have to thank for this mess? You.
That is what I affectionately like to call the turn.
Me? Why me?
Because you hooked me up with that evil animal-hating man in the first place. Now that clingy big word user has me getting rid of one of my babies. Well, thanks a lot, Dee Dee. And I want my eating pants back.
Hey, you wanted to be treated like a daughter. It ain't all king crab, sister.
Without my cats, and they can't make it without me. Captain Midnight is diabetic, Valentino suffers from depression, Eartha Kitty is bulimic, Commander Paws has anxiety issues, and then there's Fred. He licked himself bald. And Fred can't make it without Commander Paws.
Oh, wow, I don't know what's more scary, the fact that you have 5 cats or that you took the time to diagnose them.
Well, I wouldn't be going through any of this if it weren't for your sister.
Don't worry, Ma. We'll figure this out. One daughter may have lost one of your cats, but the other will help you find it a good home.
Hey, why can't you keep one?
Because, dude, every time I looked at it, it would just remind me of the horrible, horrible injustice that has been done to you by Dee Dee.
Ooh. Knew I shouldn't got close to a Dee Dee. From now on, we don't say their names. We just use their initials. No, wait. Damn those... You know the cows I'm talking about.
And it all just went so wrong. I don't know how to fix things with Phyllis.
Can't fix things with that woman. I tried for years. Sometimes I still wake up screaming.
And why on earth do you want to fix things? I mean, if you ask me, this is a wonderful situation. One we should celebrate with tequila shooters.
How about some imported Russian caviar? I know you bought some. I saw the charge when I paid your credit card bill.
You two are not helping me. Mother, don't you have one of those crazy stories to tell me? The time, blah, blah, blah. The place, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, Mother dear. You can't expect me to fix every problem or teach you every lesson. I mean, I taught you never to take candy from strangers. Or Phyllis. No running with scissors, unless you're chasing Phyllis.
I can't believe I got myself into this.
Honey, the only suggestion I have is to talk to Mona. If you can find a 15-minute window when Phyllis isn't sprawled on the couch eating a bag of pork rinds.
Well, Mona is having too much fun being right. I guess I'm just gonna have to resolve this situation myself.
That's good, dear. You know what helps us think clearly? Tequila. What? I had some earlier, and I'm thinking quite clearly.
I'm sorry, Miss Thorne. We're just waiting for the president. As soon as he gets here, you can begin. Had I been elected president, we would have started on time, but Mrs. Brewster and 3C voted twice and then suspiciously moved.
Okay, people, what do we got tonight? Anything juicy?
We're dealing with the Phyllis Thorne matter. If I were president, I would have read my agenda before I scooted into the meeting.
You lost, Angela. Get over it. Now let's talk about that big-mouthed broad with all the cats.
About said broad. Sir, Miss Thorne loves her 5 cats very much. Now, I'm aware that the city of San Francisco has a very strict pet policy. However, upon further investigation, I discovered that this board could override the city by a unanimous vote.
Can we move this along? It's water aerobics night down at the pool, and I want to try to get as close as I can to the babe with the big chimichangas. She likes to nuzzle.
Clearly, you're not aware that our policy is stricter than the city's. 1 pet per person. I know, I introduced the legislation.
1 pet per person?
So she isn't just over the limit by 1 cat, she's over by 4. You're not very good at math, are you?
You know, let's revisit this topic after you've been nuzzled.
So not only does Catwoman have to get rid of 4 felines, she owes us $500 for each violation.
Yeah, it's $2,000. Just enough to install a non-slip ramp down to the laundry room. Now I don't have to wear a helmet.
And for turning Phyllis in, you get your picture in the monthly newsletter with our president. At least until the next election.
Say cheese, Shorty.
Oh, come on, guys. I wouldn't ask you to take my mom's cat if I weren't desperate.
I don't like cats. Unless it's on stage and I have a date with one of the dancers after the show.
And I'll help you out, but I already have Smokey. I'm a one-cat man. Besides, you know how she is. She gets real possessive.
Spencer, Smokey's a boy.
Oh my gosh, she's a he? I let him lick my toes.
I told you you'd like it if you just gave it a chance.
It was a cat, Adam, not a dude. A cat. A cat!
Hey, Mona, I'm in big trouble. Things are spinning out of control.
Oh, but isn't Phyllis the sweetest, kindest, most gentlest person you've ever known?
I should have known that you would throw that back in my face. I should have known better than to come to you for help.
Dee Dee, why don't we go in my office so we can talk about this?
That's better.
Dee Dee, why is being close to my mother so important to you? It's not even that important to me.
Mona, growing up, I never spent that much time with your mom. She'd drop you off, insult my mother, and pick you up and insult my mother.
That's not fair. Sometimes she cursed out Dad, too.
I know. That's how I learned the term trifling Negro. Anyway, when I moved into the building, I saw it as a chance to get closer to both you and your mom. I conquered you, now you love me, and I want the same thing with Phyllis.
I know you do. I could have been more helpful. I guess I was just feeling kind of jealous.
Well, you won't be when you know the situation I'm in. Because when Phyllis finds out what I did, she's gonna kill me, bury me, and not tell anyone where my little body is.
Wow, you really have gotten to know her. Well, we've got no one to take my mom's cats.
What if we declare Phyllis legally blind and make Eartha Kitty a seeing eye cat? You think your mom can get the cat to lead her across the street?
My mom can't even get Eartha to stop peeing on Captain Midnight. Hey, maybe the cats could live at the Thorne Mansion.
Please, they'd end up as wigs.
Except for Bald Fred, the best he could make is a skull cap.
There you are. Look at the headline on my condo's newsletter. Catwoman breaks property clause, CLAWS.
Oh, I get it. Claws. That's kind of clever, right? No.
And guess who ratted Catwoman out?
What a pretty woman I've never seen before.
I also got a notice telling me I owe them $2,000, thanks to you.
Phyllis, I can explain.
Can you explain it to my 5 cats why I gotta put them in the bathtub and let them fight it out gladiator style?
That's better than anything we came up with.
See, this is what I get for getting too close to you.
Now, wait a minute, Ma. Let's look at this another way.
Yes, another way.
Did I say you could speak? Go ahead, and this better be good.
Oh, there is an upside to all this. In fact, the more I think about it, it's a terrific opportunity.
How?
Well, this whole cat situation is a sign. It's time for a change, and the only solution out of it is to move.
I thought I told you this had to be good.
Yeah, I thought she told you this had to be good. Oh, I spoke, sorry.
If you move, you can keep all your cats and leave behind the memories and ghosts of Ray and all your past relationships. I mean, let's face it, Ma, it's time for a new start.
So you telling me I have to pack up all my stuff, leave the only home I've known since I left your father, and change over my whole life? That's a great idea.
It is?
Well, when we moved to a new place, it did help me get over your father and the divorce. I got a whole new outlook. My career took off. And we did okay.
And if you move, you will be more than okay.
Well, then that's it. I'm gonna move. Thank you, baby.
Yeah.
You do know I'm Dee Dee.
Yeah, why are you hugging her? She almost had your cats fighting to the death.
Well, if she hadn't fixed me up with the professor, it wouldn't have started the chain of events that's leading me into a whole new life.
Aw, that is true.
I'm feeling very close to you right now. Well, I gotta go pack. Mona, get your weight belt and meet me behind the Food for Less store. It's box day.
Unbelievable. I totally bail you out, and what do I get? I'll tell you what I get. I get nothing.
That's our mother.
Double threes. Hello? Oh, Ma, where are you? She wants us to look out the window. Okay, this better be good.
Hey, I see her. She's waving at us from that window across the street.
What? What do you mean you're thinking about renting that apartment? We have got to stop our mother.
Our mother? That's your mama. Thanks for coming over to hear my valedictory speech. Now, keep in mind, it's just a rough draft.
She's doing that thing where she says it's crap, and then you hear it, and it's annoyingly brilliant.
It is with great pleasure and pride that I stand before you, my fellow graduates.
Oh, my baby's growing up. I'm sorry. Continue.
That's all I've got so far.
How long have you been working on this?
2 months. I'm having a little trouble. How can I be expected to motivate my class with a speech when I don't even have a job?
Well, why don't you think about somebody who inspires you?
Well, there is one man. He's eloquent, sophisticated, stylish, with just a hint of thug.
Thank you, sweetheart. Not a lot of people see the thug in me.
Daddy, as wonderful as you are, I was actually talking about Blair Underwood. He's always been my muse. He's the perfect person. Everyone should have one.
Dee Dee, the man's an actor. He plays characters. They're not real.
He's very real to me. Besides, you have your freakish thing for Simon Cowell. And I have Blair.
I fathered you, financed you, fought for you. And you're saying I don't have enough thug in me to be your muse? I can get gully with the best of them. Feel me?
Please don't ever do that again.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me.
Hey, baby. Brought you some leftovers from the grub hut. And I have some great news.
Oh, they added brownie bits to the all-you-can-eat Sunday bar?
Please, if my home away from home had brownie bits, I wouldn't be a size 6. I'd be a size 60.
Did you just say size 6?
Don't backtalk your mother. I wanted to say, being forced out of my condo was really a blessing. You and I are going to be neighbors.
What? I thought the apartment across the street didn't work out.
Oh, it didn't. But it made me even more determined to keep looking in the neighborhood. Anyway, I'm going to go look at a condo that's right next door to a nail salon. So, you keep your Saturday mornings open for mother-daughter mani-pedis.
Sounds great, Ma.
Phyllis, you're here. Shocking. Now, Milo D is graduating on Saturday, and I'd like to confirm your attendance. And remember, Phyllis, the ceremony is dressy, so dust off your finest polyester and your best petroleum byproduct shoes.
And since the ceremony's outside, you remember, grass is for standing, not grazing.
Lamb Chop, you'll be riding in the limousine with your father, Dee Dee, Drew, and me.
Oh, great. Will they have champagne? Because I'm going to need it. I just found out my mom wants to move into this neighborhood. What could be worse?
I got nothing.
Hey, Mona. Oh, hi, Mom.
Why the long face, Lodi?
I can't tell you how many times in the past few months I have heard, I'm sorry, Miss Thorne, but there's just a glut of lawyers right now. Where were you 3 months ago? I'll tell you where I was 3 months ago, losing the great job I had lined up before the damn firm fell apart.
Oh, Dee Dee, don't be so hard on yourself. Lots of people don't have jobs when they graduate. You'll find something to do in the meantime.
Sweet cheeks. Not helping? My daughter's not lots of people. I mean, what do you expect her to do? Sell churros at Six Flags?
That's what I did.
That's different. You lived in the inner city.
This sucks. Delete. Why can't I do this?
Mood lighting, scented candles. You do know I'm married, right?
Blair, my muse. I knew you'd come. Here, make me sound funny, smart, but not too arrogant.
Now, Dee Dee, that wouldn't be right.
I know, that would be cheating.
Yeah, that and... You see, I only exist in your mind. I can't touch the keys.
Well, then why are you here? If I wanted someone who was no help at all, I would have conjured up my 4th grade violin teacher.
You're right, I've heard you play. Listen, Dee Dee, you know why you're having such a hard time? It's bigger than just writing a speech. Once you stop doubting yourself, the words, they'll just flow. All right? Trust me.
Hey, where are you going?
Hey, I'm not just your muse. I've got grads at Harvard, UCLA, and Stanford to inspire.
Wait, so you're just gonna leave me now without so much as an inspirational kiss?
No kiss, no kiss. Do you remember what happened the last time?
You mean this? And this?
Yeah, and these fantasy shirts don't come cheap.
Please, just one little kiss.
You can do this.
Damn! I always wake up before the good stuff.
Spencer, my mom can't move into my neighborhood. I'll sneeze and she'll barge in with a gigantic pack of tissues.
Yeah, and once she's there, she'll stay for dinner. And if she stays for dinner, she'll stay for breakfast. And if she stays for breakfast,
Yeah, I get it.
I was gonna say she's probably gonna make eggs.
Well, I wish my mom lived nearby. When she's off her meds, no one's funnier.
Mind your own damn business.
Ooh, you sound just like my mom at her intervention.
I just don't want my mom living within bathrobe-wearing distance of my apartment.
Oh, we have a way of dealing with this problem where I come from.
The mean streets of Palo Alto.
Those wealthy white folk are tougher than they look. Anyway, to keep the undesirables away, i.e. anyone wearing a Hawaiian shirt, lycra, or fanny pack, we simply made our territory seem as unattractive as possible. One time, we even threw a Starbucks cup on the ground.
Hey, maybe there's a way to make my neighborhood unattractive.
Yeah, sit on your stoop and eat spaghetti. That's pretty ugly.
Phyllis, No need to wrestle me to the ground. I'm not carrying a giant box of tacos.
Please, I just figured you were toting around your little husband.
You're the one who have to keep a man in a box. How else would you prevent him from getting away?
Yeah, I don't have time to deal with you. I am too busy looking for a place to live.
Oh, Mona told me. You know, I think you should try the elder hostel across town. I mean, you're elderly and hostile. You're more than qualified. Hello, hello. I come bearing gifts in the vein of graduation.
Mom, it's not till Saturday, but I'll never say no to a fancy box.
Good. Open it up.
Wow. I'll be the only one at graduation with a 10-foot train.
Isn't it a beautiful wedding gown? Vera Wang, not even on the runway yet.
Mom, I'm not getting married anytime soon, and just because I've had a few setbacks looking for a job doesn't mean I'm ready to give up.
It's a sign, dear. And it's time for Plan B. And Plan B stands for be a bride.
Mom, I thought we were past this. I've spent 3 years working my butt off to become a lawyer, and you need to respect and support my dream.
I do. But can't we concentrate on a different part of your life right now? I mean, look at Condoleezza Rice. She is a cautionary tale, dear. She has a career but no man. Home every Saturday night putting on her Crest white strips. Saying her prayers in Mandarin and going to bed alone. I assure you, her mother is crying herself to sleep. Now, Dee Dee, as a Thorne, we're either married or employed. And I think we've established the lack of employment here. So, the time has come to find you a man.
That is such an antiquated way of thinking, and you can forget it because Plan A is still in effect, and Plan A stands for Achieve Attorneyhood.
Poor thing thinks she's in control of her own destiny, just like her father.
And since you might be living in the neighborhood, I thought you better have this.
Mace? Why would I need mace?
I read in the paper there's been all kinds of crime and gang activity around here lately. I mean, it's like boys in the hood. Well, with sidewalk cafes.
Yeah, you might as well be living in Oakland.
And you never know who's next. Oh, no, look, somebody's getting mugged right now.
Hey, you! Stop that mugging!
I don't see anything.
They just ran off with her purse.
And she ran to get the police. Who will never come.
You know, I'm not so sure I'd feel safe living in this neighborhood. I can't run as fast as you. I need to rethink my options. Spencer, walk me to my car.
Mm-hmm. I'll be sure to show the graffiti on the side of the building.
Since when is there graffiti on the side of the building?
Since I put it there. But don't worry, it's in chalk. Washes right off.
Dear, I'm sorry about our argument. I want you to know I thought about what you said, and I want to help you with your life post-graduation.
Really? Why?
Because I know how hard this job search has been for you. Honey, all I want to do is ease your burden. So, I have just made a fabulous connection. He's a lawyer. I met at a fundraiser. His name is Julian Houston, and he's just starting his own law firm. And he really is interested in meeting you for coffee tomorrow.
Wow. Thank you, Mom. I'm so glad we're finally on the same page. Wait a minute. You're not drunk, are you? You're serious about this?
Let's just say I'm a bit of both.
Well, I better go put together a good hire me outfit. Ooh, and pluck my eyebrows into a powerful arch.
Yes. Hello, Julian. Mrs. Thorne. Yes, your blind date with Dee Dee is all arranged. If all goes according to plan, you'll fall in love, you'll get married, and our families will be one step closer to being the Black Kennedys.
Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me, Julian.
I was about to tell you the same thing. From what your mother said, I think we're a good match.
Well, I can assure you that what I lack in experience, I more than make up for with enthusiasm.
I like that. So, you're just about to graduate from law school?
Of course, Bolt. Top of my class, valedictorian. What can I say? I like to be on top.
Hey, less work for me. So tell me a little more about Dee Dee.
Well, I hate to admit it, but I'm actually a little desperate right now.
Nothing to be ashamed of.
I mean, it's kind of late in the game for me not to have any prospects, so I'm prepared to start at the bottom and work my way up.
I haven't had a woman offer me that since I was in Amsterdam. Dee Dee, I love your candor.
Well, if you think I'm direct now, wait till you see me in action. I go straight to it.
So do you think tonight will be too soon for a second date?
Second date? I hope you don't consider this the first one. I'm here for a job interview.
Your mother said this was a blind date.
Of course she did. Julian, I am terribly sorry to have wasted your time.
So you're not really desperate and you don't really like to be on top?
I don't think I know you well enough to have this conversation.
Hey, baby.
Hey, Ma.
I'm a little parched, so I stopped by on my way to meet with my realtor. He's showing me a townhouse right down the street.
But what about all the crimes, the gangs, the danger, the pink and yellow graffiti?
Well, you know, I went to the police station and they told me that your crime stats were wrong. You know what I blame? I'll tell you what I blame. Racism. They trying to keep me out of this neighborhood. But you know what? I shall overcome.
Great, Ma. Don't let the man keep you down. I think what your mom did is horrible.
I know, but I'm starting to wonder if I'm ever gonna land a good job. Maybe my mother's plan B for bride wasn't such a bad idea.
Let me tell you a little story. The time, 1999. The place, Juan's Churro Shack, Six Flags.
Not helping. In fact, that story is way too scary.
Fine. The point would have been that after college, I didn't have a good job. But I knew one thing. I wanted to work in the music industry. So, much to the dismay of my mother, who, if you hadn't noticed, skipped plan B for bride and went straight to plan G for give me a grandbaby, I waited for something good to come along. And eventually, Spencer was able to hook me up with an internship at Delicious, and I got a great job.
But I'm scared it won't happen for me.
And your mom's scared, too. That's why she's acting the way that she is. But if you look beyond all the fear, you'll realize that everything is going to work out the way that it's supposed to. So just relax and go with life.
When did you get so profound?
Oh, we used to watch a lot of Oprah at the Churro Shack.
All our lives, our parents, teachers, and friends encourage us on a path that is safe and good. But lately, I've discovered that that path doesn't always lead you where you'd expect. Sometimes the people closest to you lose faith. And when that happens, you lose faith in yourself. So I went to my sister, someone I love and respect dearly, who rarely has a plan from one day to the next. And what she told me is simple. It's okay to be scared. It's okay to not have a plan. Because that's what graduation is. A commencement, a new beginning, a chance to veer off that path, to embrace fear and not let anyone sway your decision. So I'm choosing to believe in myself, and you should believe in yourselves too. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but I think it's going to be pretty exciting. I may not have a job today, but I will get one, and nothing and no one is gonna stop me. Thank you, sis.
You.
Thank you, Professor.
Dee Dee, that was a beautiful speech, especially the part where you thanked me.
Why didn't you thank me? I'm the one that made Mona the way she is. I'm the one that put all those obstacles in her way.
I think I better go check on those mini crab cups.
They're not out yet. I already checked.
Then let's go get you a drink.
Hey, Adam, did you get Dee Dee a gift that I can add my name to?
I thought you were getting her a gift I could add my name to.
Hey, I know. We could buy her a drink.
It's open bar.
Hello, Dee Dee Thorne. Juris Doctor.
Where's Daddy?
Your father can't stop the waterworks, so I suggested he sit in the car until he can pull himself together.
So, what did you think of my speech?
It was beautiful. Angel, I never meant to make you doubt yourself.
But you did.
And I apologize. I was only doing what I thought was best for you, which was help you meet a man, fall in love, get married, and go shopping with his money. It doesn't even have to be in that order. It's what women have done for generations.
But Mom, it doesn't necessarily work for my generation. And I don't want to wake up 25 years from now wondering why I didn't follow my own dream. Sound familiar?
Yeah, I think I better go check on those mini crab cups.
Not ready yet.
Mom, listen, I supported your dream to return to the stage, even though I didn't understand it. But I saw how much it meant to you. And I know that things aren't unfolding the way we expected, but I still need you to believe in me.
You make a convincing argument. You're gonna make an excellent lawyer if you don't get married first.
Thank you. That means the world to me, except for that last part.
I love you, sweetheart. I'll always believe in you. I'd cry, but after my last eye job, my tear ducts are in my ears.
Back to the car.
Remember when I said not having a job was scary? Well, now that I've graduated, it's even scarier.
Don't worry, you've always got me. What the heck is that?
No. I didn't know Daddy rented that apartment.
Commander Paws? Bertha Kitty.
Hey, neighbor!
Oh, God. Now I'm scared.
There goes the neighborhood.